his breath. Opponents step in, they bout to meet death. Legends of the game, history we claim. From Dark's fadeaways to Luka's fame. Teams on the grind, making heads spin. Dallas crew strong, we gunning for the win. Defense locked tight, no open lanes. Swatting shots down, relentless campaigns. Fast break, hustle, never miss a stride. From practice to game, shit Texas pride. Mavericks, we rise, no fear in our eyes. Step onto the court, we cutting ties. Mavericks Digest, bring the heat on the beat. Dallas pride flows from head to feet.
What's good, chat? Happy game day. Welcome to Mavs Digest. I'm sorry I was not here for the last stream. Your boy was sick, dealing with some medical stuff. But we're good, though. We're good. I'm still alive. I'm still here. So, how y'all doing? How y'all living? Good? All right. Let me fix the, excuse me. Let me fix the score at the bottom. It looks all funky. How y'all doing, though? Happy Friday. We made it to the end of the week. You made it, chat. You survived the long, arduous week. It's here, game day, where the Mavericks are probably going to lose, but at least we're losing together. Let me see. We should have won the next game. I heard, bro. I'm mad that I missed that stream with you guys. That would have been kind of crazy. But I woke up the next day and saw the Brandon Williams game winner that they, or I guess game tying shot that they waved off. Sucks, but, you know, it's hard to see from all the losses, but the team is getting progressively better game over game. So, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we win this one. But then again, probably not. Let me see. Is LaMelo coming to Dallas? Probably not. He wants, so he requested, or apparently the news broke out that he requested a trade. More news follows from the Dallas Mavericks were interested. Then he himself came out and said those rumors and reports aren't true. However, he could be lying. Like, there have been times where players requested a trade, they came out and said, no, I didn't request it. You know, they could have told him, hey, don't be public about it because that could tank your trade value, da-da-da-da, so who knows? Who knows? What do you think of the Mavs Knicks game ending basket? It was robbery. You caught the team's illness going around. I've got, like, weird allergy stuff going on. Like, my lymph nodes, you can't see it now, but, like, my lymph nodes were, like, swollen. Yeah, your boy, like, couldn't swallow it all, like, a day ago. Did you watch the new D-Lo video? Nah, there's a new D-Lo video. Garbage way to end Wednesday, I heard. The Battle of the Tankers is, hey, it was good, Mozilla Fiction. How you doing? It was a tying game winner, but he had a free throw to win it, but they called it down. That's crazy. What's up, Marcel? We were robbed at that last play was a defense foul. You know, if I was on stream, I would have been crashing out. Any Hawks fans in here? Anyone who knows about that stupid trade New Orleans did? No, I don't know. D'Lo's a ball hog. Yeah. D'Lo's better than two. Oh, that's fair. We miss you. I miss you too, Sean. D'Lo isn't a point guard, man. He's a shooting guard. He sucks at being a point guard. No pass IQ at all. Fair. New Orleans is even tanking, though. They owe their pick to Atlanta. Ooh. I was in D'Lo's new video? You're lying. I'm in D'Lo's video? Hold on, chat. In D'Angelo Russell's new YouTube video? Like, on D'Angelo Russell's YouTube, I'm in his video? Hold on, chat. You're lying. Drop the link, or you're lying. What's his YouTube channel? Is it just D'Angelo Russell? The most recent video, my point of view with D'Angelo Russell and Dallas Mavs from 2 days ago? You're lying. Yeah, drop a link. Don't do me like that. I'm so happy D'Lo's out. I'm gonna say kids are overreacting just so he didn't gotta play him after. To be fair, the 2-minute report did say it was an offensive foul. It just sucks. I looked at it and it looks like it could go either way. That last play against Timberwolves was defense foul. We were robbed, but that was the Timberwolves, and we took them on the way to the limit, and so hopefully they mean That means already now, hopefully. When I went to school after the Knicks game, my friend that barely even knows what basketball is, and even he said Mavs got robbed. Oh, yeah, a lot of people. But I saw that little grab that B-Will did. Refs can interpret it how they want. I went to sleep at halftime in that game. When I saw that last foul, I was so glad I didn't watch it. I would have crashed out so bad if I saw the refs steal that game. I would have lost it. I probably would have broke some stuff in my room. Imagine stealing games from a team with only 4 wins. Exactly. 14 minutes and 10 seconds? Okay, hold on, chat. We're gonna pull this up, and we're gonna mute it, but we're gonna show this on stream because y'all saying I'm in D'Angelo Russell's YouTube video. Hold on, chat. Hold on. We're gonna look this up because now I'm worried. Like, did he put me in there because he hates me? Did he put me in there because he's like, this stupid YouTuber doesn't know basketball at all? All right, let's move this over here so we can do a reaction to it. Make this full screen. I don't know. I'll throw this down here, I guess. You said 14 minutes, 10 seconds. That's where I'm at. Oh, I am? Yo, they know me. They watch me. That's creepy, bro. That's creepy. All right. Here we go. Hold on. All right. I may get copyright. I don't care. I can dispute it. I'm going to throw volume up so I can hear it. All right, here we go. D'Angelo Russell has a chip on his shoulder after being traded around all throughout the league where he can't really find a team long term, where he was out without a contract. He chose the Dallas Mavericks. He chose to bet on himself, and he is motivated more than anyone to prove to the league and to himself that he belongs. D'Angelo! I can't switch up. I can't switch up. I can't switch up. Chat, I can't switch up. I cannot switch up. Dog, I can't switch up. I cannot switch up. I am on D-Lo Island until he's off this team. I can't switch up. I can't switch up. I'm sorry. I am now a D-Lo stan. I can't switch up. I can't switch up. I can't. Nope. Don't care. A bad game, I'm on D-Lo Island. He ruined it. We didn't win the game because he missed the last shot. Don't care. I'm on D-Lo Island. Oh, D-Lo playing like butt. I'm on D-Lo Island. He got 5 turnovers. I'm on D-Lo Island. Don't care, bro. Bro, don't care. Bro, what? Yo. Quit all that hollering, making Tycho nervous. He be all right. Yeah, no, I can't switch up. I'm on D-Lo Island. I am on D-Lo Island. Yep, getting his jersey. Yeah, it sucks that he's out tonight, but I'm definitely getting D-Lo's jersey. For those that maybe don't know what I'm talking about because I just got here, let's play it back. That's insane. That is actually insane. I don't care. We're gonna play it back. I am now on D-Lo Island. I mean, I'm on it. Can't switch up. He showed me love. He knows me. He sees me. Okay. D'Angelo Russell has a chip on his shoulder after being traded around all throughout the league where he can't really find a team long term, where he was out without a contract. He chose the Dallas Mavericks. He chose to bet on himself, and he is motivated more than anyone to prove to the league and to himself that he belongs. D'Angelo Russell! D'Lo jersey getting ordered up. Chat, that's crazy. That's actually insane. Okay, I gotta tweet it out. Hold on. That's crazy. I know they watch me, but whenever I see and notice that they watch me, I'm like, yo, that's crazy. Oh, hold on. Ooh. That's crazy. Anyway, chat, that's kind of cool. Here, I'll drop the link in the chat. If y'all ever want to check it for yourself. That's like on his actual YouTube channel. I'll watch like the full length of it. Maybe at halftime we'll watch the full video of it. Yo, D'Lo knows about the digest. He knows about the digest family. You're still in the video up till 15. Wait a minute, hold on. I'm still in it? All right, let's pull it up. I guess we're going to watch this. Someone said I'm still in it. starts with games like the other night against Oklahoma City Thunder's third stringers. I mean, we totally get it. It wasn't a high-stakes game. But if you're going to take every game that serious, really trying to just show everybody what you can do, then just imagine D'Angelo Russell when it's Game 7 in the Western Conference Finals where it's the Dallas Mavericks and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Will D'Angelo Russell deliver? Will he step up to the moment? Will the lights be too bright for him? Or will he, along with everyone else on the team, come together in a concerted effort to make sure that we're winning the most games possible? That is so cool. That is absolutely cool. That is, hold on. I gotta tell my team. Guys, I'm geeking out so hard. Hold on. I gotta tell my team about this. Hold on. Jump to 14 minutes, 10 seconds, and watch until like 15 minutes. There we go. Yeah, I gotta tell my team this. This is crazy. That's wild. That's cool. Yo, shout out to D'Angelo Russell. Like, anytime I see myself like in other people's YouTube videos, like, that's so cool. I'll leave a comment. I say, that's me. Appreciate the love. Yeah. I'm checking the comment section right now. I just want to see like what people are saying about me, or if anyone says like even mentions to me. I saw Locked On there. Nah, that's about it though. Okay, nah, that's crazy. That's crazy, chat. Anyway, we're here. We're back. Game time. Anyway, yeah, he needs to be traded. Look, I will still be honest about my assessment of D'Angelo Russell. I don't want y'all to think that I'm gonna start kissing ass or try to just like look over bad games just because he got me on his video. I'm still gonna be fair in my assessment, but I think that's so cool. And that video was from preseason. Like that was the preseason post game video against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Like they've been watching. It's not just like they watched yesterday's video. Like they've been watching. Nah, that's cool though. Nah. That's really cool. I'm just so happy. See, I tell everybody all the time, Marcel, athletes have social media too. They laugh. Does this not prove it? No, it's true. That's true. I think I've been somewhat fair in my videos. I don't think I'm really like, I think I'm actually like the worst like on Twitter. I think like on camera, I'm fairly nice and I'm fair. On Twitter, I'm like horrible. I'm toxic on Twitter, and I ain't gonna lie. But nah, that's so cool. That is so cool. That's dope. Like I had like a whole monologue that's crazy. Like I had a whole monologue that like fit in the back of that video. Like that was tight. Like that was actually pretty fire. That's actually fire. Imagine he tunes in the stream before the game. D-Lo, if you're here, speak now. It's like a Ouija board. We're trying to reach D-Lo. He's out tonight. Is he watching the stream? Marcel, when you get a Max Christie jersey, I want to get the wing with the Pegasus City edition of Max Christie. I definitely want to get that one. Happy for your fam. Thank you. Nah, but you've been honest and unbiased the whole time trying to get people to give him a chance. I try to be a fair observer of the game. When he was playing very well, I made several videos saying he needs to start. It's been up and down. But I try to be fair. We're going to trade the Brow for 67. Y'all crazy. D-Lo's out for this game. Let's see if he's watching the stream during the game. It'd be crazy. Come a long way from Junction City. 5 for effect. I appreciate you. Ooh, Junction. Junction City. Ogden. Manhattan. You know what's up. I feel like an argument can be made. We lost the last 2 games because the referees making bad calls. We didn't play our best, but the referees handed Bucks and Timberwolves a game. Yeah. Speak D-Lo's name 3 times to prepare. D-Lo. Watch Marcel glaze AD if he ever puts out a montage. Hey, you want my support? You want some Maverick Digest glaze? Some propaganda? Go ahead and just shout me out. Go ahead and just put me in a montage video. Yeah. Just needs to work his shots like the last game, and then all will be good. All the assists, you were right at the start. Yeah. No, so the one thing about D'Lo that I really do like about his game, all glaze aside, D'Lo has a really good mid-range game. His mid-range is actually pretty solid. It's the threes where I'm always questionable about, but the mid-range is pretty nice. What do you do, fam? What's good, a.k.a.? Happy Friday. Happy Friday, Daniel. If Caleb Martin shout you out, you get his jersey? Yes, because it's my last name, too, so yes. Salute, Marcel. Well, salute, Brian. How you doing? Flowery gets you everywhere? You darn right. Fort Riley. Yes, sir. Fort Riley. Wild times out there, baby. I heard that the Pistons are interested in getting AD. Is that true? So I got a video on that coming out tomorrow. And I think that will be my last like trade speculation video until like more groundbreaking, more solid, concrete stuff comes out. Because the person who said the Pistons were interested in AD was Kendrick Perkins. Now, Kendrick Perkins, the thing is, does Kendrick Perkins get inside information? Yes. Is Kendrick Perkins the first person to get said inside information? No. So if it's not coming from actual reporters like Smoking Cuban, Dallas Hoops Journal, Tim Cato, those guys, if it's not coming straight from them, or even Mark Stein, or there's another one I'm thinking of, but if it doesn't come from them, Mark Stein or Shams, I'm a little bit apprehensive about it. And if they don't echo the same report, I'm really skeptic about it. If Kendrick Perkins reports on something and no one else backs it up, don't believe it. Don't believe it. However, I still want to talk about a potential Detroit Pistons trade because I actually like the package we could get from them that would work for both teams, honestly. So, But AD does have trade value. Like a lot of people try to say AD doesn't have AD does have trade value. He does. But that's just me, though. Champions, NBA Mavericks, 100-point versus Pelicans. I hope so. Why would they want AD? Because they can win games while he rests. That's the thing. The Pistons, you have to understand, the Pistons got robbed last year in the playoffs. They got bounced in the first round. Some of those games were pretty sketchy. They got robbed. They are now number 1 in the East. They're good. However, for the playoffs, for a better playoff push, if they can trade for Anthony Davis without giving up too much of their actual core, they can benefit from still winning games and being a top team in the East while Anthony Davis rests on the bench because they can afford to rest him as long as they need. He comes back, he integrates with the team, he plays. I argue that he should play the 4 next to Jalen Duren at the 5. It is a spacing issue. So you have Jalen Duren who come off the bench for Anthony Davis who plays the 5. You have Isaiah Stewart at the 4. That is an insanely defensive squad. And what the Mavericks get in return, yeah, give me Jaden Ivey. I want Karis LeVert. Some people say Holland. Maybe. We'll see. Ron Holland. You have to take on Tobias Harris's contract. It's expiring, which will open up cap space. So that's why you get it and just sit on it because you know this year is pretty much a gap year. And then you do like a pick swap and then you get a first round pick, and I'd be cool with that. But we do got a super chat coming in from Fire for Effect saying last donation since you're a star now. I appreciate it, Fire for Effect. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Keep hearing AD for trades a possibility. Not too sure about that. We would get a good point guard, and then they'd get AD, and then they don't have a good point guard, so I don't know. Do not know. Powell would have the opposite effects. Probably. Will we get Duren? No, there's no way. Well, interesting. Apparently, the most recent report shows that Jalen Duren and the Pistons are very far apart on a contract extension. Not saying that's the reason why they trade him. That just means that negotiations will get stretched out because we see how the Warriors, for example, were not ready to give up Jonathan Kuminga just yet, even though they weren't seeing eye to eye on contract extensions. He's still there, so I don't know. I would love to get Jalen Duren. He's playing out of his mind right now, but that could also just be because he fits better with the Pistons. AD only has value because of pass. However, he's a problem. That's fair. I liked your D'Angelo Russell comment. Thank you. Appreciate it. Why are you trading for someone of that caliber instead of picks? What do you mean? You get picks back. You trade AD for said players from the Pistons, and you also get picks back. Y'all hit the like button. Hit the like button, y'all. Tip-off prediction time, 8:43. I think it'll be a little closer to 12 o'clock, midnight. But yeah, y'all know we don't ever get on-time games. But yeah. Nah, I'm back on D-Lo Island. I'm on D-Lo Island. That's crazy. They will never agree due to injury risk, Marcel. You'd be surprised. There are teams that are interested in Anthony Davis. There are teams that will take him right now or when he gets healthy. The Mavericks traded for Anthony Davis knowing he was an injury risk. The Lakers traded for Anthony Davis knowing he was an injury risk. Trust me. Anthony Davis does have value. Teams will take a flyer on Anthony Davis, especially a winning team that could win more with him, but can still win without him. Yeah, a team like that will definitely take Anthony Davis. Do you understand that we, the Dallas Mavericks, are a team that can only really win with Anthony Davis? We can't really win without Anthony Davis, at least not a lot of games. So that's why it hurts us more than it helps us because he can't stay healthy. But if you send Anthony Davis to a team that can win without him but can win more with him, that benefits them more than it benefits us. Hi, Marcel. How are you? Hey, Santos. How you doing? I'm doing good. Do you think the Hornets would give us back our pick for AD? Probably not. Do you like LaMelo for AD? It's a start. It's not like the only trade I'd want to do, but it's a start. I mean, the only really thing about LaMelo I see is like those 9 assists a game look pretty good. Especially when we had 13 total against the Timberwolves. Yeah, I like some assists. That's just me. Mavs got a false injury report when traded. I don't know. I feel like we knew that. Jaden Ivey, Tobias Harris, Oster, and the 2026 first round pick, 2027 for AD. Who says no? Probably. I don't think the Pistons want to give up Thompson. Kyrie is the key, actually. AD has to be load managed to oblivion fair. Now Exum is out. We can sign Moose. So the thing is, fun fact, I meant to bring it up in my video yesterday, I guess today, my video today, where I did mention Dante Exum. Unfortunately, we cannot trade, we cannot waive Dante Exum. We can trade him, but we cannot waive him. I'm about to pull it up, the report, so I can show you guys. Yeah, we cannot waive Dante Exum. And what really sucks is the fact that he got surgery for his knee over the summer. They told nobody. And then, where is it? Here we go. So Dante Exum got surgery on his knee over the summer. No one was told. Nobody outside the team was told about it. And then we found out recently he needs season-ending surgery because his first surgery caused complications. Why? And I know a lot of y'all are going to be like, why you got to keep bringing him up? He's going. Stop bringing him up. Shut up. Hey. Shut up. And I'm telling your mama, shut up. You and your mama, shut up. Because this is Nico's fault. Like, getting Dante, signing Dante, having him have knee surgery. Now he has complications. We are effectively a 14-man roster. Yeah, that's Nico's fault. And y'all called me crazy for saying I wanted Dinwiddie over Dante. Dinwiddie's available. Dinwiddie is actually available. So, yeah. Y'all thought I was crazy. And then for those that don't want D'Lo, guess what? If you get Dinwiddie, you don't need D'Lo. Because you wouldn't have got both. Honestly, you probably got D'Lo because you knew Dante was hurt. Should have got Spencer. But anyway, this is why we cannot trade. This is why we cannot waive Dante Exum. I don't know if this is going to. Yes. Hold on. There we go. So, yes, this kind of breaks down why we cannot waive Dante. Shout out to Bobby Marks. He says, Exum signed a 1-year, $3.3 million contract in the offseason. Dallas is already with 15 players, and we need to waive Exum to create a roster spot. However, because they are hard capped at the second apron, Dallas is not allowed to sign a player until January 6th. The 10-day contract window opens on January 5th. We cannot waive him, and we cannot get a 10-day until the 5th. And I swear, if this is another season of 10 days, I'm going to be upset. No team who made the finals a few years prior should be going through 2 seasons of 10-day contracts. That's just me. That's just me, though. But we got a few more minutes till tip off. Will Kyrie be okay? No playoffs again? Who knows? Luka's going back to Dallas? Maybe. Kai is happy he isn't chewed out. Man will retire Maverick. Oh, for sure. I can't BS on you not getting unlimited challenges until you fail one. I think that's how it should be. Honestly, yeah. I think that's how it should be. You can keep challenging until you fail. That's fair. Because I've seen teams do like 2 successful challenges, and then after that you have no more, meaning you can get screwed after that. Yeah, no, I agree. LaMelo himself is denying the rumors. For sure, but that could also mean that the team told him to come out and say that so that it doesn't tank his trade value. Many times when a player themselves come out and say, I want to get traded, their trade value drops. You know who we currently have on our team who asked for, the 3 players we have on our team that all have asked to be traded in the past? Kyrie Irving, who we got for Spencer Dinwiddie and Dorian Finney-Smith. Spencer Dinwiddie and Dorian Finney-Smith got you Kyrie Irving. He asked for a trade. His trade value was low. Anthony Davis made it very clear he wanted to be traded out of New Orleans to L.A. Yeah, that was they got a couple good players, but none of those players that were traded for AD are still on the Pelicans. Sucks to suck. The third player is Klay Thompson. We were in a 5-team trade, and all we gave up was Josh Green for Klay Thompson. Yeah, you let the market know you want to get traded, your trade value drops. So I believe that he wants to be traded, and the team told him, hey, take that back because you're going to ruin your trade value. We can get better things for you, probably send you to a better team if they don't know you want to be traded. Believe reports the first time you hear them, not when they're rescinded. Remember that. Especially when multiple sources confirm them. Let me see here. We didn't trade Spencer. He left. I'm pretty sure that was we traded Spencer and Dinwiddie for, we traded Dinwiddie and Dorian for Kyrie. If anyone needs a game, all you need to sign up in the NBA app. Okay. Let me see. Handling of Exum was another of Nico's failures, but just the cover-up of his knee injury, then basically paying him off to keep shut up. Typical Nico. So similar. How Kid Irving got extension is crazy. Marcel, you're going to reach 1 million subscribers one day. You do great work, my G. Appreciate you, Alex. And Alex, I want to say I appreciate your comments on my videos. I do want to let people know I don't try to attack anybody in their comment section. I'm more so attacking your point. I like to debate. I like to have back and forths. Please do not take it personal. If I comment under your comment and it sounds rude, I'm attacking your argument. I like to argue. I like to debate, but I'm never going to attack you. I will only attack your point. And Alex, I always see you in my comment section. Thank you so much for interacting with the channel, but I just want you to know I'm not attacking you, just attacking your argument. But I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Starting lineup, we got Williams, Christie, Flagg, Washington, Gaff. Lively is available tonight. They said he wasn't, but he is now. Yes, sir. I don't think AD wants out, but he didn't mind, or he don't mind going as well. Yeah, I think that's the truth about AD. He probably don't care. Either way. Love your blunt, honestly. Keep being true to yourself. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I don't know. I only know how to be one thing, and that's me. Marcel, drink water. I actually have coffee because I'm tired. Spence came back on a minimum last year. He signed with the Hornets offseason, but they waived him. He was part of the Kyrie trade expiring contract, yeah. But that's what I'm saying. When a player mentions that they want to be traded, yeah, your trade value drops. So, hey, who unsubscribed? I'm watching that number. Anyway, it says it's tip-off now. We all know that's a lie, but let me get my stream together. As always, for those that have always been a part of my streams, you already know this. But for the new people who have never been here, yeah, I'm a little bit behind. Can't help it. Wait, where's Fubo? Fubo. Best of all the digest groups by far. Oh, Redbird, I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I try. It's always about 11 minutes late. Yeah. I am now a Mav casual getting after Nico. Hey, welcome back. It's 8:30 p.m. Drink water. I got to drink coffee. I'm going to fall asleep. I'm an old man. 80 lost weight, by the way. He just had to starve himself for like 3 days. Who is our interim GM? It is, Riccardi and Finley for now. But it's really, Mark Cuban. We'll just say it's Mark Cuban. Like, let's be honest. Mark Cuban is kind of in charge. The Cubes. All right, got my stream up. Hey, we got 128 people in the chat and only 33 likes. Hey, drop a like on the stream, especially if you want to see D-Lo shout me out. Maybe I'll play it again at halftime. Maybe we'll watch the whole thing at halftime. But yeah, I got a little shout out on D-Lo's Instagram or on his YouTube video. Kind of cool. And like, to be honest with you guys, this is actually pretty crazy. I don't really look that much around YouTube to see if I'm included in anything. Like if someone mentions me or puts me in a video, like I never look for that kind of stuff, but people send it to me and I absolutely love it. I love seeing that. Like there's a couple bigger basketball channels who use my reactions to the Luka trade, use my reaction to the Cooper Flagg, to the Mavs getting their one pick. Like I've been in some reaction videos and stuff like that, but it's always cool when someone wants to put me in their video. I always appreciate it. I never copyright it. I always clear it because I think it's cool that people want to use me as a part of their content. Nope, you can use it free of charge. Not gonna lie, I'm glad Cuban's back. I am glad. I think Cuban is good enough until we find somebody, and then keeping Cuban there. Like, to be honest with you, if Nico Harrison was never, power hungry, I do think that Nico and Cuban together could have been a good combo long-term together. But letting Nico kind of run wild by himself, bad idea. When you debating TGK again? Whenever he brings me on to Midnight Madness. I always like arguing with TGK. I always love it. I like challenging people's points. Whenever I argue or debate, it isn't necessarily me trying to win. I'm trying to force you to prove your point to the fullest. Prove it to the fullest. I'm going to try to poke at it by different angles to see how weak your argument is. I like it. I like it when people can stand on something and really defend it to the fullest. And, you know, I don't get nothing out of it, but if someone else can just, you know, I can learn from somebody if their argument is like foolproof. I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I just argue just to argue. And Devin Harris would be a good assistant coach. I think so. He does a good work on the broadcast team, but I think he'd be good in the GM, or at least as an advisor. Derek Queen for the Pelicans is actually really good. Do you think by year 3 they get rid of Zion if Derek Queen just becomes a better option? The dude's pretty mobile and agile for a big man. I'm trying to think of a good comp. Could Derek Queen, okay, for those that know ball, could Derek Queen be the next Pau Gasol? Do y'all see Pau Gasol with Derek Queen? Let me know if I'm tripping. Because I do. A big that ain't really that big, but a mobile, good passing big. Let me know. Brooklyn beating Boston. Oh, my God. The hilarious part is you were both right and still arguing. Yeah. That's the thing. Like, yeah, I like to argue, though. Queen better be good considering the Pelicans trade this year's pick to move up for him. No? What would be your comp for Derek Queen? I said Pau Gasol. Oh, no, not Pau. I'm tripping. Marc Gasol. I meant Marc Gasol. I say Mark, not Pau. I say Mark. I'm tripping. I got a tough one for you guys, or maybe not. Jason Kidd or Avery Johnson or Don Nelson? Don Nelson. Horford, Brad Miller. I can see a Brad Miller. I can see a Horford too. Do you think Jay Kidd is under pressure as head coach? No. I don't think Jason Kidd's under any pressure. They are not going to fire Jason Kidd. I promise you, Jason Kidd is in a great spot. He just got a big extension. All the blame is going to Nico and none of it's going to Jason Kidd. No, Jason Kidd's good. Carlisle would work miracles with the squad. Oh, yeah, especially with the young guys. Zach Randolph. Yes, I agree. Zach Randolph vibes for sure. It's like, low-key, he could be just the Michael Jordan of Kendrick Perkins. I think Derek Queen could be the Michael Jordan of Kendrick Perkins. Dead ass. Where is tip-off? Oh, yeah, it never starts on time. My bet is 8:43. What time is your bet? I think it'll be, well, I'm an hour behind, but, yeah, I think about like 7:42. Yeah, 7:42. A minute before you, so 8:42. Jason Kidd, good player, bad coach. Yeah, that's fair. Zebo is a fantastic. Yeah, I think so. How many former players are head coaches on a team they played on? Not many. Not many at all. I think it's just Jason Kidd right now, at least. Didn't Nate McMillan coach the Hawks and he played for the Hawks? I could be wrong. I don't think Nate McMillan coaches right now. What? Is he a coach still? I can't remember. Yeah, Carlo might do better now that Don is gone. They seen the class they did, yeah. Embiid with better handles. Fair. Yeah, no, I like Derek Queen. I always have to remind people, yes, I'm a Mavericks fan till the day I die. But, like, I'm a fan of basketball in general. So there's other players and other teams that are like, hey, I hope you have a good career. Like, I want to see you develop and grow. Not just the Mavericks. Like, and this is before the season even started. I'm talking about on draft night. I became a VJ Edgecombe fan. Wasn't too familiar with his game because I don't really watch college ball like that. And then I saw his story. Fell in love with the kid. I wish him nothing but success. And now I'm watching Derek Queen. Like, he's pretty good, too. Colin Knuppel, looking amazing. Looking like the next Splash brother to come out the draft. We got robbed last game, I heard. I saw that shooting foul at the buzzer. Yeah. Kid is not going to get the blame, especially now that Nico is gone and gets all the blame. Not sure it's fair, but it's a fact. I'm not saying it's fair either. It's just a fact. These losses are not going to fall on Jason Kidd. Queen is teachable, and that's a huge plus for him. He just wants to play well. Yep. Good you make friends with D'Lo since he's pissing everyone else off in the locker room. It's okay. If everyone's mad at D'Lo, I'll still be his friend. So, chat, I want to ask you guys a question that I asked Twitter. Let's see if I can. Oh, it's always cropped weird. I'm going to ask you guys a question really quick, and I want to see what you guys come up with. I tweet out saying, NBA Twitter, help me prove a point. Name a currently active NBA player who has more than one ring who didn't win it playing with Steph Curry or LeBron James. Drop names. Fun fact, so far, there are only 2 players currently in the NBA that are still playing that have won more than one championship without playing with Steph or LeBron. And the point I want to prove is that we have entered a very interesting part of basketball history We don't have dynasties anymore. I mean, you could argue the Thunder are the beginning of a dynasty for sure, but we're entering parity. And well, we've already entered the era of parity where we have a different NBA, a different champion every season. It's not easy for a player to get more than one ring unless they just change teams, which is going to make debates very, very interesting moving forward. I had a long conversation with a friend of mine. But, Kawhi. Yeah, Kawhi, he won with the Clippers. Clippers. He won with the Spurs when they were a dynasty, and then he went to Toronto. The other one is Drew Holiday. Exactly. So Drew Holiday won with Milwaukee and then with Boston. Other than those two players, and of course, there's, it's just those two players are the only two players that have more than one ring without playing with Steph or LeBron. I think that puts LeBron and Steph into a bigger category, and I think that also shows you how different the current NBA is. I argue, and just conversations I have with friends all the time, is I am now arguing that going forward, if you can win 2 championships in your career, that holds so much weight in the modern NBA. In this current NBA, it means a lot to have 2. Before, when Kobe was winning, the three-peat, absolutely crazy. And then he went and he two-peated a few years later. Crazy, right? That would still be crazy today, but we also saw the Spurs getting a couple chips. We know LeBron was trying to go back and back. He won 2 in Miami. Went back to Cleveland, won 1. We saw the Warriors with Steph Curry. They were winning a couple. They never three-peated, but they went back-to-back twice. So, maybe not twice, but they went back-to-back once. So, winning more than one chip is harder now than it was ever before. I'd argue that going to the finals more than once is still harder than it ever has been. So, if SGA can go back to the finals this year and win again this year, it's hard to say there's any player or team better than SGA and the Thunder right now. It's hard. Because you could argue, but Giannis and Jokic have more MVPs. Cool. And SGA has more chips. If people want to put value on championships, like how Michael Jordan has 6, okay, cool. In modern NBA, SGA has 2, everybody has 1. Or none. And it's hard / impossible for these guys to get more than 1. Unless they just leave teams. Luka might just take it this year if they trade for a wing, maybe. Star of the season, I thought D'Lo would be a very good pickup, but nah. D'Lo is D'Lo. I don't say he's bad. That's me, though. All I heard was, Steph, my bad. No, you're good. Thunder will get wrecked with injuries. Hopefully not. It's what happened to the Kobe Lakers, remember you? Oh, yeah, that's true. The league is exactly harder why never by Jordan as the GOAT. His competition was weak. Fair. Marcel, SGA and OKC are even better now. It doesn't make sense. Crazy that no other team can do what they're doing. No other team can really be that competitive and be that consistent like OKC. Absolutely insane. It just really makes, you have to give them props. Excuse me, I'm burping. As Mavericks fans, obviously we have that rivalry. The smoke will never end. You know what I mean? The smoke will never settle with us and them. But I will respect the greatness because my team can't win more than one chip in the modern NBA, and they can. At least they look like they can. That's me, though. My girlfriend bought me my first ever Mavs hat for anniversary because I never had the money growing up, and I told her I love it, but it's a bad time to be wearing a Mavs hat. Joking. Then Nico got fired. Nah, Sean, that's really cool. You got a good one. Keep her close, my boy. Keep her close. As much as I love Luka, I want Lakers to fail only because of LeBron. I'm honestly the same way. SGA gets a huge benefit of a softer league. Yeah, it's a good team, too. We need some black folks to do these intros and stuff. That montage music was crazy. All right, we got tip-off goes to the Pelicans. Jeremiah Fears gets the tip-off. He's bringing the ball down. Got game time, y'all. Lock in. Jeremiah Fears, guard by Brandon Williams. Over to Derek Queen, guard by Gaff. Gets it to Trey Murphy under the basket, who gets an easy layup on Coop. Coop, where was your man? Where were you at? Oh, I'm sorry. That was Trey Murphy. Nah, not Trey Murphy. Herb Jones. I'm tripping. All right. Brandon Williams the ball over to Coop on the wing, guarded by Trey Murphy. Off a screen set by Gaff. Cooper Flagg attacks, goes the other way on the left-hand side for 2. Good job, Coop. I like how he didn't hesitate to go back into attack. Sometimes he will stop the attack and just pass it. He attacked again. All right, Pelicans ball. Derek Queen over to the wing to Jones for 3. No good. Rebounded by Max Christie. Christie with the ball, bringing it down. Christie with the ball. Gaff. He passes over to Gaff at the top. Gaff over to Coop. Coop wants to drive right on Derek Queen. Pump fake. Spins with the hook shot. He misses. Coop attacking early. I kind of like it. All right, Derrick Queen want to bring the ball down. Picked up by Gaff at the top of the key. Swings it over to the wing. Ooh, ball bouncing off of people's heads. Turnover. Our ball. Zion, big body itself, got hit. Brandon Williams bring the ball down. Scores 2-2. Tie game. Over to Coop. Guard by Trey Murphy. Off a screen set by Gaff. Ooh. Switch up. Flag guard by Derrick Queen. Over to PJ. PJ drives on Zion, but he's getting trapped. Jeremiah Fears there for the trap. Passes over to Max Christie on the wing. Back to Coop at the top. Coop for a deep three. No good. Pelicans ball. PJ still the key to beating OKC. Contending teams need to realize he is worth at least one first-round pick for that. Oh, absolutely. PJ has dumb value. All right, Jeremiah Fears the ball, guarded by Brandon Williams. Over to Derrick Queen, guarded by Gaff on the wing. Looking for an open man. Finds Zion on the low block, guarded by PJ. Brings him out. Gaff is there to trap. Good trap. They throw it. Oh, Zion throws it literally just out of bounds. Crazy. Zion's first game back in a long time. Don't think he'll be too much of a problem, but we'll see. Mavs ball. Brandon Williams brings it down. Crosses the half court. Finds Max Christie. Ooh, Christie loses it. Pelicans in transition. Trey Murphy goes up and gets the layup on the other end. We got to protect the ball. Stop the turnovers. Brandon Williams brings it down. We're moving fast this possession. Kicks out to Max Christie in the corner. I already know. It's a three. Bang! Went up and went back down. Come on now. Christie in the corner. Money. Who's your favorite NFL team? The Saints. All right, Derrick Queen, top of the key. Passes to Herb Jones. Back to Derrick Queen. Guard by Gaff. To Jeremiah Fears. Takes the three. Knocks it down. Ooh. Here we go. I want Coop to rival Kobe in attempts this season. Do it. I just want Coop to take every opportunity. Brandon Williams bring the ball down. Brandon Williams, guard by Derrick Queen. Step back three. No good. The three hasn't been that good for Brandon Williams this season. Pelicans ball. Jeremiah Fears with it. Over to Zion. Zion guard by Gaff. Over to Trey Murphy. Takes a deep three in. Knocks it down. Woo! That was wild. I like the Coops being aggressive early. Yeah, same. All right, Brandon Williams with the ball on the wing. Guarded by Jeremiah Fears. Oop. Goes baseline. Oof. Somehow he found Gaff, but they're calling a foul. Good call. That was a crazy pass by B. Will. Jaden Hardy shooting over 40% from deep this season. The minute kid has been giving him is a stealth tank move. I don't know. The problem is, here's the problem with Jaden Hardy. If those threes and if those offensive possessions aren't happening in the flow of the game and only in garbage time, I can't really credit like that shooting. Like that's skewed. I don't know. I don't know. When it comes to Jaden Hardy, it's always weird. Anyway, Brandon Williams turns the ball over and then fouls on the other end. Pelican shooting two. We rooting for Tank? I Luke am. Big who dat? It's not a lot of people that are Mavs and Saints. Yeah, I already know, baby. Yeah, baby. I'm from that big NO, you know. From that Big Easy. Don't mind me. I got like a heating pad for my back, and I'm like melting right now. But yeah, no, I was born and raised in Kenner. I moved to Maryland when I got older. If you are Atlanta, would you trade New Orleans their pick back for Trey Murphy? would New Orleans say yes? Anyway, Jeremiah Fears misses both free throws. Sucks. Brandon Williams bring the ball down. Gaff sets a screen. Brandon Williams throws it to Coop in the corner. Coop going to go baseline, gets trapped, spins out to B. Will to PJ. PJ for the 3J, and it's good. There we go. 10-8. Even though we were down, our offense is picking up. I like what I'm seeing so far in today's game. Trey Murphy the ball over to Derrick Queen, guard by Gaff. Ooh. This is not beer, I promise. This is was that a 2? A 3? A 2 from Derrick Queen. This is Poppy. This is not beer. I'm drinking a prebiotic soda. All right, Brandon Williams the ball. Guarded by Derrick Queen. Dribble. He's going to drive. Goes up. Tough bucket. No good. Rebound by Gaff, who puts it up in the paint for 2. Good job, Gaff. Any update on AD? Nope. Bro, they hitting every shot. They really are. Someone's going to get cold. Ooh, Derrick Queen just spun on Christie out to Herb Jones in the corner for 3. I know we're rooting for the Mavs, but that was a nice little play by Derrick Queen. Good Lord. All right, Christie bring the ball down, guard by Jeremiah Fears. Passes to Daniel Gafford, top of the key with the ball. Trying to find somebody open. PJ's trying to get open, can't. Christie trying to get open, but he can't. Gaff is all alone. Finds Coop. Coop guarded by Zion. Switch is Derrick Queen. Coop tries to pass. Pass deflected. He gets it back. Fade away at the last second for 2, and it's good. Coop, stop trying to pass. Just score. 15-12. Mavs down by 3. Jeremiah fears the ball for 3, and he knocks it down. Okay. Our perimeter defense sucks. We got ourselves a timeout. 18-12. Honestly, our offense looks pretty solid. The passing's bad. The passing is obviously bad. Turnovers and potential turnovers are still existent. Sucks. But our offense is actually pretty good. They're just hitting every 3. That's all it is. Other than that, I think we're not too bad right now. But we'll see. We'll see how long they can keep it up. But we got ourselves a timeout. And shout out to the 157 people in the chat. We only got 51 likes. Like the stream. I'm not sure if I'm a Mavs anymore, if I'm just hate watching this point. Depend, you're a Mavs fan. You're waiting for something to happen. You're waiting for the team to make a decision. Because I promise you, Depend, if we go on a rebuild and get a bunch of young talent here and picks, you're going to want to watch. I know you are. Yo, first stream. What's good, Wooden Pokemon? Welcome to the stream. We're always here chilling with the Mavs. Cooper Flagg. Why'd I say like that? Cooper Flagg already has 4 points. I told y'all he was going for 40. Well, he's being a little bit more aggressive, and I like that. I gotta get D'Lo on the pod. You think D'Lo would come on to the podcast? You think D'Lo would come? I gotta reach out to his people. Gotta reach out to his people. Hey, what's up, D'Lo? Trying to come on to Mavs Digest. Talk to the people. You feel me? Kind of crazy. Anyway. Can't stop threes from falling. Yeah, it is what it is. Because Mavs love to give free shooting. We really do. Bro, that's my name. Cray to get exposed like that. What? You guys are wild. Everyone can go and just build around Coop. Fair. Good morning, Marcel. Your beard is awesome. It's handsome like Harden. Why, thank you. Thank you very much. It is very handsome, just like Harden's. This is early for him to be at 4 points. Normally, he doesn't get started until second half. Yeah. Since we're tanking anyway, Cooper should be taking 30 shots tonight. Fair. I don't like when Cooper's hesitant. We need him to develop. What's crazy is he was looking to pass the ball, and the shot clock's winding down, and he shot it, and he made it. Bro, hunt your shot. Hunt for your shot. I would much rather him have this mentality of I want to win games next year. This year, just get your shots up, bro. I don't want you being that passive when you're like year 3 or 4 when we're like, bro, be aggressive. I need him to build that mentality now. But I love that, Cooper Flagg's low-key played with a lot of players in this year's draft. He played in high school with Derrick Queen. Coop, 20 shots bare minimum a game, preferably 30, 40. Okay, no, 30, 40 is outrageous. 20, that's more realistic. This is a college game? Probably. Yeah, you're right, Marcel. He's looking for the best place to pass instead of looking for his spot. He's too focused on extending the play instead of I can finish the play right here with a bucket. Anyway, Mavs bring the ball down, 18-12, down by 6. Brandon Williams bring the ball down, guarded by Herb Jones, top of the key. Finds Musa Cisse, the Moose! Hands off to Clay. I'm sorry, hands off to Cooper. Oh, Lord. To Brandon Williams. Brandon Williams getting lost in the shuffle. Another turnover. Here we go. Trey Murphy with the ball. Slows it down. Passes it to Fears. Over to Queen. Out to the corner where they go up right at Coop. No good. Rebounded by Musa Cisse. Over to Coop. Coop with the ball. Good save. Over to Max Christie in the corner. Go baseline. Out to Coop. Coop. Pump fake. Sidestep. 3. Took his time with it. Miss. Swatted back by Musa, but it was saved by Jeremiah Fears. Ooh, Musa helping on the defense. Here we go. Coop with the ball. Passes to Najee with the floater. There we go. That's what I like. The defense, not giving up on the play. That's what I like. That's what I like to see. Oh, my God. Woo, love it. All right, Jeremiah Fears the ball over to Derrick Queen, top of the key, guard by Big Moose. Hands it off to Trey Murphy, guard by Marshall. Back to Derrick Queen, who throws it out to the corner to, who's that? Sadiq Bey for 3. Misses. Rebounded by, Derrick Queen. Over to Fears. Fears for a deep 3, and he knocks it down. They just can't stop. They just can't stop making threes. Hoping to see a Super Saiyan tonight. I hope so, too. Why are Pelicans hitting every shot? I don't understand this, chat. I don't understand this at all. All right, Musa over to Brandon Williams. Over to Najee in the corner for 3. Air ball. Najee, you got to hit your shots. All right. Derrick Queen with the ball. Guarded by Najee's picking him up, but he's keeping the ball over to Fierce. Fierce pump fakes, drives, goes right up at Musa, and he scores. I understand Musa didn't want to foul, but you probably could put your hands up. 23-14, Mavs down by 9. Got to fix this before the end of the first quarter. We got 5 minutes left. Brandon Williams brings the ball down, picked up by Herb Jones. Top of the key. Over to Coop on the wing. He's going to drive. Attacks. He's got 3 defenders on him. Literally threw the ball away. Coop, come on, man. I understand you're getting triple team, but daggone. Jeremiah fears the ball over to Derrick Queen, who throws a float over Moose. No good. Rebounded by Moose over to Brandon Williams. Williams in the fast break. He wants to attack the basket, but he dumps it out to Max Christie for the corner 3, and it's good. You know he's good for them 3s, baby. Come on now. 23-17. All right. Derrick Queen with the ball. Over to Trey Murphy, who gets a little alley-oop layup to go. Queen has 6 assists already. Good God. He is Marc Gasol. Oh, my gosh. Musa Cisse with the ball, top of the key. Hands off to Coop. Coop with the ball. Spins on Jeremiah Fears. Pulls up a deep 2. Knocks it down! Woo! Love that, Coop. I love that, Coop. All right, Derrick Queen with the ball. Guarded by Musa, top of the key. Finds Trey Murphy again under the basket. Gets fouled by Christie and 1. Good God. Queen the Black Jokic. Yeah. I'm calling him Zebo. I'm calling him Marc Gasol. Nah, this man is the Black Jokic. Trey Murphy shooting free throws. All right, they convert the and 1, 28-19. Mavs down by a little bit too much. All right, we got Jaden Hardy bring the ball down over to P.J. Washington. P.J. with the ball wants to drive. Dumps it out to Jaden. Jaden for 3. There we go. Maybe the court improves your three-point shooting. Just saying. All right, Jeremiah fears the ball. Over to Trey Murphy for a deep 3. No good. Rebounded by Musa Cisse. Over to PJ. PJ to Jaden Hardy. We're going to push it. Hardy with the ball. Hardy over to PJ at the top. PJ. Hands off to Najee. Najee guarded by, I think that's Sadiq Bey. Is that Sadiq Bey? Over to Musa. Musa with the ball. Over to PJ. PJ backing down Trey Murphy. Spins. Pump fakes. Goes up. Gets fouled. Shooting 2. Good job, PJ. Jaden actually looks decent lately. And keep it up. Keep it up. Either we keep you or you trade you. Regardless. Keep it up. Take that Luka jersey off your wall, man. She is gone. Huh? Flagg? Irving? Huh? Where's the Luka jersey? What are you talking about? Huh? All right. Anyway, I'd be remiss if I didn't give him some credit when I trash talk him. Nah, it's hurt me too. Hey, man, Dallas going to win tonight? I hope so. I mean, honestly, our offense isn't too sloppy. It's just they're hitting every 3. If anything, our defense is questionable. Queen, 7 assists, insane? Yeah. Jaden Hardy is good when he isn't needed. Funny enough, yeah. No, I think that's fair. Jaden Hardy's only really good when we don't need him to be. We're like, crazy. I don't know if we're going to win, but Coop going for 40. Hope so. The Mavs better win on my birthday. Hey, happy birthday, Pablito. Happy birthday. Can you give me a jersey? Maybe. Flag is all that matters. Fair. But defense wins championships. Well, who's going to score? I just realized Musa Cisse checked in before Derrick Lively. I'm noticing. Thank you. Appreciate that. Of course, man. Lively isn't even sitting on the bench. Is he not on the bench? Interesting. Well, what do you think about the LaMelo Ball trade to Dallas? I don't think it's the best trade package. It's interesting. And in my trade videos, I don't try to go too far in depth. I give you guys honestly like bare bones. But if you do make that trade, it can't be the only trade you make. I don't think one trade will fix things. If you make one trade, especially if you trade AD, there's a lot more trades that need to happen. That's me, though. That's like impossible speed to get 7. Insane. Half of the Pelicans' points were assisted by Derrick Queen. If all of his assists were 2s, half of the team's points came from him assisting. Crazy. Yeah, that's Black Jokic right there. Mine's tomorrow. Happy birthday. Well, happy early birthday there, SW Prov City. I'm against getting LaMelo Ja. I really don't want Ja. I think he's just all athleticism. If anything, like, the one thing about, and I said in the video, the one thing about LaMelo that I'm like, ooh, I like that, is the 9 assists a game. That's what I want. Because some games we struggle to get 15. Let me see. Happy birthday to everyone. Yeah. What a nightmare to have AD and Ja contracts in their books. Ugh. If we have LaMelo, Kyrie, and Gafford, be insane. Low-key. Need a point guard if we make a trade. I saw McCain in a possible trade. I don't know if the Sixers would give up McCain. They do, however, have VJ. So I don't know how they're going to. Would McCain, VJ, and Maxey be their big 3 moving forward? I don't think LaMelo is a good fit, but he's better than Kyrie at this point. Ooh. We need LaMelo to fit with Kyrie size-wise. See, people kind of go back and forth when it comes to LaMelo. Shout out MacDins Terry. Shout out to MacDins Terry. We'll just be stuck with another injury-prone star that gives them value. Fair. Black Jokic. Yeah, that's Derrick Queen. I like Derrick Queen. I'm a fan. I like players who, like, really... I like players that are not afraid of just putting their nose to the grindstone and really, like, get out the mud. And I see that with Derrick Queen, you know what I mean? Like a rookie who's just out there getting it. I love that. I hate it when you see a really good player just kind of, like, waste potential and not really have that hunger, that drive. And I see that with him. All right, PJ made a free throw. 28-23, Pelicans ball. Jose Alvarado with the ball, guarded by Clay over to, who's that tall man, number 21. Passes it. They shoot it. They miss. Swatted all around. Couldn't go back up, but rebounded by Marshall. Marshall with the ball. Gets it to PJ in transition. PJ with the ball. Goes right up. Nice little layup for 2. PJ, 28-25. Mavs down by 3. Bro, that is the players we need. Just hard workers on the team going on. Yeah, I want a team full of hard-working, grindstone players. Just put your nose down and get to work. All right, Jose Alvarado passes down low. Who's that? Yves Missy scored right on Moussa Cisse. All right, 30-25, Mavs down by 5. I have a good feeling about this game. It ain't really running away from us. But Najee over to Jaden Hardy. Hardy finds Clay. Clay pulls up from the corner. No good. Rebounded by... Oh, out of bounds our ball. The Pelicans bench is trash. Ja also will never win none. Yeah. He'll be able to be a huge offensive threat for the Mavs. I want to see him at a training camp at least. Who? LaMelo? All right. Gaff checking back in for Big Moose. Moose will put Gaff in. Yeah. All right. Naj with the inbound. Finds Clay in the corner. Clay to Gaff. Gaff with the ball guarded by Yves Messi. Finds Clay. Clay for 3. No good. Rebounded by the Pelicans. Jose Alvarado with the ball. Bring it down. Takes a 3 over Gaff. Ooh. No good. Rebounded by, oh my gosh. Yves Messi just ripped it out of Clay's hands. Pelicans ball again. They're going to pump fake. Pull up. Long 2 over Gaff. And they knock it down. Come on, Jaden Hardy. What was that? All right. All right. Najee Marshall bring the ball down. Gaff with a screen. Oh, they get the Gaff at the top of the key. Got a DHO coming. What's happening? PJ with the ball. PJ almost loses it. Off a screen set by Gaff. Up. PJ's about to lose it. PJ needs to bail it. Throws it out to Clay. Crazy pass. Corner 3. Top of the backboard. Pelicans in transition. Can't score. Rebounded by Najee. Najee Marshall bring the ball down. Good Lord. Finds PJ on the wing. PJ throws up to Gaff. What the? A simple pass would have been great in that possession. See all these defensive stops we're getting, but we can't score? Ain't it crazy? Like, we stopped them from scoring a few times, but then, like, we just can't score either. That was horrendous. Yeah, that was ugly. That was ugly. They're going to challenge it? They're going to challenge that. It's a weird challenge, but all right. Do you what you want. Challenging a play to see if the ball went out of bounds on us or them. Oh, here we go. Clay needs to be on the bench for overtraded. Hey, really quick, guys. I just want to talk to you while they're reviewing this stupid play. For those that think a rebuild takes too long, do you realize that the Pistons are now the #1 team in the East? And 2 years ago, they only won 14 games. Rebuilds don't always take long if you know what you're doing. Now, we could also go even further and say the Pistons took 5 years of a rebuild because they drafted Cade 5 years ago, and that was their cornerstone. 5 years? Just saying. Just saying. Maverick, I kind of wish Caleb played, bro. We need a little defense. I wish he was good. That's what I wish for. B-Will, who's 1 for 30 from the arc. Ugh. Clay, not gonna lie, when he on fire, he tough. Yeah, but he ain't always on fire. That stretch Mavs went 14-3. Was beautiful. Melo open to be traded from Hornets. He shut it down, but I bet he's lying. LaMelo would be a nice add. Maybe. Maybe. Here we go. The challenge was successful. Crazy. This is goofy. Very, very goofy. But, I mean, if you win it, you win it. No on LaMelo. Next topic, please. This, the West, not the East, my boy. Still, you can rebuild. How long did the Thunder take to rebuild? All right, Pelicans ball. Zion tries to go up at PJ, dumps it off. They go right up at Clay. Blocked by Clay. Saved by Gaff. Over to Najee. Najee with the ball. Running in transition. He got to slow it down. He's getting trapped. Najee with it. Ooh, Najee getting trapped. Somebody please help him. Thank you, Gaff was there for the help. Over to PJ. Good Lord, guys. Over to Jaden Hardy. Hardy on the wing. Guarded by Jose. Jaden Hardy's going to drive. Spin. Fade away. 2. And he's fouled for 2. Good job, Jaden. Or is that a turnover? Is that a turnover? Oh, Najee looked upset. Jose Alvarado bring the ball down. Over to Zion. Drives right up on PJ. Ooh, blocked by Gaff. Nope, Gaff did not block. Thought he did. He tried. Ugh. All right, Clay, bring the ball down. We got Clay, Najee, PJ, Gafford, and Jaden Hardy. Shouldn't be that bad of a 5. We were sorely mistaken. Clay dumps over to Najee. Najee for a wing 3. In and out. Rebounded by the Pelicans. 14 seconds left. 34-25. Mavs down by 9. Jose with the ball. Guarded by Clay. Throws it. They're trying to drive. Last second shot of the quarter. No good. First quarter, 34-25. Welcome to the tank. You know what? I want to show you guys this new little animation I got. Let me see if I can get it. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on the first quarter. What did you like? What didn't you like? Sound off. I need y'all to let me know how y'all feel. Because this thing is stupid. While I mess around with animations really quick. Give me 1 second. Hotkeys. I hate this team. Oh, man. We good. We were down by 9 at home. Yeah. Queen is the American Jokic. He's Black Jokic. How are we losing at home? The Mavs. This team is pathetic. It's not like they have bad players. It just doesn't work together. I think that's our biggest problem. The team doesn't work together. Like, it just doesn't all go together, in my opinion. All right. The stream is going to look a little funny. Give me a second. Bear with me. You're going to see black for a minute. Don't leave. I just have to add something. Be right back. That's... Hello. Oh, there it goes. And then there's that. Okay, cool. I'm messing around with hotkeys. Okay, let's see if I can make that a hotkey. I'm gonna start throwing that everywhere. Where are you, animations? Oh, here we go. Where's the tank? Here we go. All right, let's see if that works now. Ooh. Mavs tank 2025. Ooh. Mavs tank 2025. Anyway, we're saving D-Live for tomorrow is what we're doing, Marcel. Oh, yeah, back-to-back. I forgot. Anyway, second quarter started. B-Will brings it down, gives the gaff back to B-Will. Over to Clay. Clay for a quick three off a screen, and it's good! Bang! For three. 34-28. Let's work our way back up. This team still lost against a handicapped team. Fair. Jose Alvarado over to Derek Queen, guard by Gaff. Zion sets a screen. Derek Queen throws a lob for Gaff. I'm sorry, he threw a lob for Zion for two. Ooh. That's scary. Like, this team could low-key be scary with the talent they have. Just, they don't know how to put it together. Anyway, PJ with the ball, guarded by Zion. Creates some space, takes a three. Knocks it down, PJ. For the 3J. There we go, 36-31. When I was a young warthog. 8 turnovers, horrible. A deep three from Trey Murphy, misses, rebounded by Brandon Williams. B-Will running the floor. Over to PJ, bad pass. It's a turnover. Trey Murphy saves it, guarded by PJ. Over to Jose Alvarado, over to the corner for 3 from the Pelicans is good. 39-31, good lord. Black Jokic is tough. Yeah, Black Jokic is wild. All right, Brandon Williams with the ball. They're calling a foul somewhere. These turnovers going to be fixed yet. Trading Lively? Yes, so you can get bullied inside like Gaff. Look, I just want available players. I just want healthy players. That's what I care about more than anything. Oh, PJ just fell. Calling a foul. I think we have an Anthony Davis update. Let's see what this says. This is from Noah Weber saying, despite being out due to illness, along with the left calf strain that he has been dealing with since the end of October, Anthony Davis is on the Mavericks bench. Caleb Martin, Cooper Flagg have also missed games on this. Okay, it's nothing. Nothing. All right, Mavs ball. All right, inbound to Gaff. Gaff to Clay. Clay off the screen for the 2. Knocks it down. Clay, there we go. 39-33. Stop calling Queen Black Jokic. Black Jokic. It's okay. Black Jokic can't hurt you. Meanwhile, there's Derrick Queen. Derrick Queen passes Jose. Finds a way back to Derrick Queen, guard by PJ. Ooh, gets it to the cutter, but he goes out of bounds. Our ball. What sickness is in our locker room? Allergies. Derrick Lively is about to check in. Jose Alvarado with the ball. Over to the corner. Over to Derrick. Oh, they're saying out of bounds, our ball. Caleb Martin checking in. Oh, God. Imagine Dinwiddie was still on this team. He'd be available to play. PJ, bring the ball down. Let me refresh my stream. I think I'm a little bit behind. I mean, I'm typically behind, but let me see. PJ bullies Derrick Queen, goes up, misses, swatted back out to B-Will, pump fakes, corner 3 from B-Will, no good. Wait. It doesn't count. God dang it. Black Jokic killing us, though? I know. Don't expect Lively to play tomorrow? No. Yeah, B-Will's three-pointer has gotten really bad. Don't know how that happened. All right, Jose Alvarado, bring the ball down. Throw it to Zion, guarded by PJ. Throw it to the corner, to their other corner. Back to Zion, who drives. The Pelicans space the floor very well, and we allow them. Like, we allow the Pelicans to have all the space they want. Zion gets the rebound over to Jose Alvarado for 3, and he knocks it down. Derrick Lively is in. B Will with the ball, bringing it down. 42-33, down by 9 again. Over to Clay. Clay for 3. Ooh, no good. Swatted out by Derrick Lively. Pelicans ball. You know that Lively plays a full game out a month? My question is, who do we play tomorrow? I actually don't know. Hold on. Crap, we play the Grizzlies tomorrow. Jose Alvarado with the ball. Over to Derek Queen, guard by Lively. He's going to drive. Goes right up and scores. And gets the and one. Yeah, that's Black Jokic. Yeah, that's Black Jokic. Bullied Lively all the way and got an and one. Yeah. Antoine. 2-13. Dang, we're trash. We're losing them. Yeah, this shows you just how bad we are. What's Flagg doing? Chilling on the bench. All right. Derek Queen shooting the Antoine. Makes it 45-33. Mavs down by way too much. 12. Brandon Williams bring the ball down, guard by Jeremiah Fears. Over to D-Live. D-Live finds Brandon Williams as he cuts to the basket. Misses. Derrick Lively saves it. But he saves it. Back to B-Will. B-Will out to PJ. PJ drives. Stops. Goes up. And he scores. Good Lord. All over the place. Someone tell B-Will to not shoot the ball. Ugh. All right. Fears the ball. Over to Queen. Queen to Murphy. Guarded by Caleb. Back to Queen, who goes up, but he loses it. Out of bounds our ball. He was ready to attack. That would have been a major heat check for Derek Queen. Good defensive stop. All right, B-Will bringing the ball down. Honestly, these games are going to make B-Will a lot better. He's already pretty good. B-Will with the ball. Goes out to PJ for the 3J. Bow! Missed. Swatted back by Lively. Saved by Clay. To B-Will to Clay. Derrick Lively sets the screen. Ooh, Clay don't need it, though. Throws it to Lively. Lively saves it. Out to PJ in the corner for the 3J. And it's good. Oh, yeah. 45-38. Mavs down by 7. Timeout. Good job, gang. Good job, gang. Gang. PJ for VJ. If I lose this, I'm done betting. You should already give up betting. It'll do you wonders. It'll be good for you. Yo, I think D-Lo Muse hates me. He tweeted out, Brandon Williams in the first. 0 points, 0 rebounds, 0 steals, 0 blocks, 0 of 2 from the field, 1 foul, 3 turnovers, -9. He tagged me. Hey, why'd I get tagged? You know where your team is. Good the whole game. I would pack D'Lo, Clay, and Caleb Martin for a trade. We should trade AD. Imagine what that must feel like. Yeah. Like, that's the one thing I said before the season started. Like, I really hope that we would have games where, like, we're in the lead the whole time and we win. Like, we don't have games like that. If we win, I'll cash out someone 50 cents. Don't get your hopes up. Can't even get a lead to the Pelicans. What disappointment. Yeah, I bet my rent money on Harden's over on points tonight. I doubt Clay and Martin have any value. They will trade AD, bro. Hardy is about to make me change my mind on him because he is actually hitting the shots. That's what I'm saying. All I want is one dang game where we just cruise and win easily. Exactly. Why does every game have to be like a Game 7 nail-biter? Why can't it just be like oh, yeah, we won. Never that lucky. As soon as you bet on the Pels, it will get blown up by 50. Oh, Lord. But we got ourselves a timeout. Mavs should have won a lot of games by now if they had offense. Yeah, I mean, how many, like, we were the number one team in the clutch. Like, no other team has been in the clutch more than us this season, and we just can't win in the clutch. But imagine if we won all of our clutch moments. Pretty good record. That's what that, and again, it's hard to see how good our defense is from all these losses, but that shows you how good our defense is. Our offense could be literally the middle of the pack. 15 out of 30 teams. We could be the middling, literally the definition of mid on offense, and we'd have a much better record. Coop got this also. Only because of our defense, and if Kyrie was here, he would have won his clutch. Yeah. Digest, hypothetical, we get Ball, what's your starter 5? As of now, I would do Ball at the 1, Max Christie at the 2, Coop 3, PJ 4, Gaff 5. All right, Pelicans pass the ball around. Saddiq Bey for 3. He misses. Rebounded by Derek Queen, who just goes right back up and scores. Baby Jokic. Black Jokic. 47 to 38. Brandon Williams bring the ball down. Williams with it. Going baseline. Throws it up to Lively. Horrible pass by Williams. B. Will gotta go, bro. 5 turnovers. What was that? That was a horrible lob pass. And then Saddiq Bey gets a dunk in transition or as he cuts to the basket. Good Lord, guys. They're picking us apart. B will, again, bring the ball down. Kind of wish we had D'Lo. PJ sets a screen. B will attacks. Throws it to Clay. Clay to D-Live. D-Live back to Clay. Clay for a long 2. Misses. Rebounded by Jeremiah Fears. He's running with it. Gets it to Jose Alvarado. Guard by PJ. Over to, who's that? Who's that? Yves Missy. Somebody just got knocked down. And they're shooting 2. Herb Jones. Trey Murphy. It was Trey Murphy. Ooh. Banged up. Trey Murphy looks like one of my cousins. Why Coop not in the game? Very, very odd. We're like halfway through the second, and I don't think Coop's checked in. Is he okay? Weird. Maturity is realizing B. Will was never good. We're just desperate for optimism. I mean, I'm not going to argue that. We don't have a consistent point guard. You're absolutely right. Pelicans make the first free throw. How are we almost halfway through the quarter? And Coop's just now checking in. Coop literally checked in for the second half of the second quarter. That's crazy. 80 and Kai, that's like 50 points. Our offense would definitely be better. Remember when Hardy played point in the Summer League? Ugh. Coop might be winded. Hope not. All right. They make their free throws. 51-38. They've officially ran away with it. B will bring the ball down. Clay with the ball. Out to Coop on the wing. Coop trying to do something, but he can't. Can't even find his own shot. Gets it to B Will at the last second for a deep 3. It's horrible. Coop, why didn't you look for your own shot? Why didn't you just ISO that? You were trying to make a play that wasn't there. That's actually bad IQ. Like, I don't want people to think just because you pass the ball means you're making the right play. Sometimes the right play is to not pass the ball. Fun fact. All right. We got Christian, we got Jaden Hardy. Guard by Jeremiah Fears. Throws it out to Derek Queen at the top. Hands off to Trey Murphy, guarded by Christie. Goes right up at D-Live. Throws it out to Saddiq Bey, guarded by Najee. Saddiq Bey drives on Najee. Turn around. Faces him. Creates a little space. The fadeaway is good. Saddiq Bey or Najee? Who's better? Cooper Flagg with the ball. Bring it down. Ooh, he goes right to the basket. Yams it in. There you go, Coop. Clear for takeoff. 53-40. All right. Out of bounds. Pelicans ball. Why does this team keep coming up short in the final moment? They're lacking in clutch players. Yeah. We need the Hardy treatment. Ooh. Frustrating. Mavs down by 13. All right. Pelicans going to drive on Jaden Hardy. Go up. No good. Derek Queen tries to save it. They're calling a foul on somebody. Was that a foul on Hardy? Foul on Lively? I don't know what the foul is. Free throws for the Pelicans. Wonder how much of this I can take before I just no longer watch the games anymore. It'll eventually get better, right? Right? Why does the team keep coming up short in the final moment? They're lagging clutch players. They are. Derek Queen misses the first free throw. This is why I want to rebuild. Because if we're going to be losing to the Pelicans, can I at least watch a bunch of young players with a promising future develop? Because I barely see that on a nightly basis. Derek Queen splits the free throws. 54-40, Mavs down by 14. Najee Marshall bringing the ball down. Honestly, I don't even think it's our offense tonight. I think it's our defense, guys. I think our defense is what's trash. Live with the ball over to Hardy. Hardy going to drive. Baseline jumper is good for two. Good job, Hardy. 54-42. Who's that? Derek Queen. No good. Rebounded by Najee. Najee with the ball. Derrick Lively sets a screen. Najee goes up and no good. Gets fouled. There we go. Najee for two. Hardy's to take over. Just make them threes. Ooh, Kevin Howe said, "I was a Rams fan through all the years after the greatest show on turf until Sean McVay. You don't know losing." Woo! Cha. Najee makes the first free throw. It's almost like they don't even want to play. I think, I'm not going to lie, I wouldn't be surprised if, like, they just get a little demotivated throughout the game. Not even at the end, like, throughout the game. It's like, dang, bro, like, this sucks. I promise you, losing does get to a team. But remember, y'all told me, it's only 16 games, Marcel. Najee misses the second free throw. Zion Williamson saves it. They really need to let AD play. I don't know, man. He needs to be healthy because we were losing games with him, too. Jeremiah Fears attacks the basket, scores. Trading Lively's not the answer. Well, keeping injury-prone players is not the answer either. Najee with the ball. All right, it's a turnover, apparently. It's only 82 games, bro. Yeah, all right. No, I don't think anyone is saying that anymore. The season's over. I tried to tell y'all I was just early. Like, people are gonna start crashing out in, like, December. Meanwhile, I'm like, I already saw this coming. Y'all thought this was just a fluke? You really thought that we were just getting unlucky? No, we're bad. Three, no good by the Pelicans. Rebounded by Najee Marshall, bringing the ball down. 56-43, Mavs down by 13. Najee with it. Over Jaden Hardy. Over to Najee. Najee's still trying to drive on Zion. Getting trapped. Throws out to Christie. Christie took a bad pass. Deflected by the Pelicans. Mavs ball. Marshall, I think LaMelo gets traded soon. Not soon, but he could be traded still. It was pretty obvious we sucked after like 3 games. When we lost to the Wizards, when we lost to the Wizards with Anthony Davis, I knew it. Like, yeah, no, this season's over. We're trash. It's over. Coop for 3. No good. Rebounded by the Pelicans. Pelicans bring the ball down. Jeremiah Fears. Right past Christie. Out to the wing. Herb Jones. Back out to Fears. Guarded by Christie. To Yves Missy. Back to Jeremiah Fears, who drives. Goes up. Dumps it off. No good. Gaff somehow saves it. Finds Najee. We're in transition. Najee. Finds... Oh, try to do the Jaden Hardy, but the pass was deflected. Why are all of our passes so bad? Jens, ban. All right, Najee Marshall, guarded by Zion. Out to Gaff on the wing. Over to Najee. Najee, Jaden Hardy. Hardy for 3. Bang! Hardy, party. 10-point game. We're down by 10. All right, Pelicans ball. Zion with it. Guarded by Najee. They got a handoff. I wonder if Najee's like, man, I miss New Orleans. They find Zion. Ooh, Zion getting stripped. Herb Jones. Not Herb Jones. Yves Missy with a floater. No good. Rebounded by Cooper Flagg. We're in transition. Get it to Najee. Naj with the ball. Dump it out to Christie. Christie corner 3. That was a smart play because he's good at those. But it was a miss. Pelicans ball. Throws it up. Ooh, the alley-oop was deflected by Christie. Good stuff, but Jaden Hardy gave it right back to Christie. Out of bounds. Pelicans ball. We don't have a 20-point score. Nope. Let's get hyped, guys. We're only down by 10. It's beautiful. All right, we got ourselves a timeout. Got ourselves a timeout. Sorry, I got a work email, but we got a timeout. Jalen's so overrated, man. Maybe. Team Luka versus everybody, man. Just let Cooper shoot 30 times a game at this point. May as well. But thank you guys for hanging out on Friday. I really do, like, I'm not even, like, joking. Like, I do want to say thank you guys for, like, coming to my live streams. You could be anywhere else in the world, doing anything, and you're here with me. I appreciate it. Thank you for hanging out. The Los Angeles Lakers are waiving center Christian Coloco. Cooper, Sean Bradley, stop it. Brunson and Luka during that playoff run were cooking. Yeah, let him shoot like Kobe. D-Pen, they were the splash bros. B-Will got to have money on a game. I don't know, man. B-Will playing like dookie butter. There's only one acceptable guy in Detroit. Hey, y'all are entitled to your opinion. I don't think Brunson's that great, though. Oh, I do. I think he's a top guard in the league when healthy. I say that like he's always hurt. He's just hurt right now. No, I think Brunson's a top guard. I think Cade is, like, forcing himself into the conversation of top guards in the league for sure. For sure. Cade Cunningham? Yeah. Hardy, hard. PJ rolled his eyes. Love it. PJ so dramatic. All right, 10-point game, 3 minutes left. Hardy's the one playing well. And one of my post games I said if Hardy's going to just be the most consistent player for us, then he needs to get more minutes. What was that game? I think it was Timberwolves. He had the most points and he got it all in garbage time. Garbage time, we actually scored the most. Jaden for 3. How do you do? Hardy party. Come on now. Marcel, we're going to try to go to Cavs, Mavs when y'all come to Cleveland, see Cooper Flagg. Do it, brother. Do it. All right, Pelicans ball. Derrick Queen. I'm sorry, not Derrick Queen. That's Herb Jones. Out to Zion, who goes right up at Gaff. Gets the layup, and it's good. 58-49. PG about to tank his trade value so he can get off this train. Ooh. My phone's at 4%. If it turns off, I'm just going to sleep. That's fair. Cooper Flagg, bring the ball down. Over to Gaff. Top of the key. Over to Coop. Coop at the top. Pulls up from the elbow for 2. No good. Rebounded by Herb Jones. Herb with the ball. Over to Zion. Zion back to Herb. Herb, pump fake on Gaff. Goes up for a floater. No good. Rebounded by Jaden Hardy. Hardy with the ball. Brings all the way down. Goes right up at Herb Jones. Throws it out to Christie in the corner. Out to PJ. Over to Coop. Coop pump fakes. Back to PJ at the top all alone for 3. No good. It was a good little play. Just we can't make open shots. All right. Zion, bring the ball down. 2 more minutes. I can turn this game off and forget about this team until the next one. That's fair. Trey Murphy over to Zion, guard by PJ. Going to drive right at PJ, create some space, shoots, and gets it to roll right in. All right. Jaden Hardy with the ball over to Anthony Davis. Turnover by Gaff. Trey Murphy going all the way. Throws it out to Fears. Fears with the ball. To to Jones. Back to Jeremiah Fears. Going to drive on Coop. Ooh, gets stopped. Goes out of bounds. Should be Mavs ball. Mavs ball. Bench everyone, yeah. Gafford flaps are annoying. Bench Coop. Oh, Lord. Marshall, let's be Wings Digest. At least we have Paige. Facts. We could be Wings Digest. I'll put a Paige Becker's jersey up here. It's like, man, that's what we're doing now. Hell, give Dirk a 10-day. Dirk and J-Kid could do better. Probably. Coop with the ball. Off a screen set by Gaff. A 3 from Coop. No good. Gaff looks like he may have hurt himself. He's back up. Jeremiah Fears with the ball. Guarded by Hardy. Over to Zion. Going right at Gaff and PJ. No good. Gaff is getting knocked all around. PJ with another daggone turnover. Yo. Play the tank. You know what it is. Play the tank. Good God. Good God almighty. Ugh. Mm-hmm. Is there a chance we don't get double-digit wins this year? Quite possibly. Oh, this game don't make any sense. 61-49. You're assuming we'll get wins, man. I think the Las Vegas Aces can play better than this, probably. Time for rebuild? I've been saying it. What's really crazy to me is that there are people that don't want to rebuild that are watching this game and saying, just wait till we're fully healthy. Just wait till we're fully healthy. Just wait till we're fully healthy. Didn't know we needed to be fully healthy to beat a team with only 2 wins. Did not know that. Did not know that. Just got here. Who has been our tank commander for the night? Probably B. Will. Would y'all say B. Will is our tank commander? Is it bad I just recently found out Sean Bradley was paralyzed? That's why y'all shouldn't be calling Cooper Sean Bradley. Anyway, Jaden Hardy with the ball. Pull up from the elbow over Zion. Too short. Good job. Good job, Jaden. Wait until Kai comes back and we still tanking. Kai is good, but not this good. That's what I'm saying. This is too much of a problem for one man to fix. Cooper looks super pissed. No one likes losing. Trey Murphy over to Derrick Queen. Derrick Queen guarded by Jaden. Back to Trey Murphy, who goes right up at the rim with a floater. Gets fouled. Shooting 2. 61-49 to a 2-13 team. What is that? Are we all rookies? Yep. We just need to wait till we are fully healthy. And when is that? Because we were saying that last season never happened. Said that this season still hasn't happened. 2028, wait till we're fully healthy. Man, get out of here, bro. Give me a rebuild now. Our defense ain't even good anymore. Like, our defense looks trash tonight. All right, they missed the first one. I tweeted out, if you're watching this Mavericks game and you don't think we need to rebuild, you're a masochist. You just like watching bad things happen. For the people that think we just need to be healthy, are you putting all this on Kyrie coming off ACL injury and AD to stay healthy? That's my whole point. You are relying on our 2 aging and injured stars to fix everything? Everything? That's what's wild to me. That's what's wild to me. Did Sadiq Bey just get choked out? We need a new coach. Bro, if we had Luka, this would be 100-0, man. We need to trade a few players and get a new coach. Man, maybe. Kyrie to Houston. I feel bad for Cooper. Full rebuild. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't, like, look at this and be like, nah, we don't need a rebuild. Like, it'll be, like, hear me out. Whenever we would lose games without Luka, you could say, oh, just wait till Luka comes back, we'll be fine. Yeah, just wait till he comes back. He's fine. Wait on AD and Kyrie? So you're saying that the success of my team relies on a 33-year-old guard who's coming back from ACL injury, as well as a 32-year-old power forward who doesn't want to play center, who has an adductor strain, a back problem, an eye problem, and now an Achilles problem? That's who's going to save my franchise? You're a masochist. You enjoy pain. You enjoy my pain. You're a digest masochist. Anyway, it's halftime. Talk to me, chat. One issue I have with trading AD for small things is basically like trading Luka for dog. So, really quick, random user. I've been seeing a lot of people make that point, and I hate that. Like, if we trade AD for LaMelo Ball, for example, people saying, so pretty much went from Luka to LaMelo? Like, that's stupid. Like, stop thinking about it that way, right? Like, you can't think about it that way. You have to think about, like, okay, we're pivoting. We're changing directions. But whoever we trade AD for, people are going to say, we basically traded Luka for whatever we got. Oh, okay. It's like you were happy with what we had beforehand, and you weren't. Bro, full unk, low-key. Who should we draft the number one pick next season? Whoever you want. Getting Cooper was a starter fixing our future. Trading AD and Clay, at least to get picks in our young talent, will build off getting Cooper. Yep. They beat us before, too. Yeah. Yep. 2 wins, yep. In Pell's defense, Zion was injured. Didn't matter to them. 2 wins and 1 against Dallas. Bobby 2 against Dallas with 3 total wins. Mavs are going to get oiled up in Cancun in April. Crazy. I'd rather have Melo than AD. AD LaMelo direct trading happened, and we'll have 3 teams probably. Okay, if this game lost, now you tank. Someone say tank? Did someone say tank? It's getting very difficult to cheer for this team. Low-key. Trade for really bad players and lots of picks. No. Young players. Gaff ain't it no more. Pelicans just needed a new coach. They way better than they record. They got a lot of talent. Melo can't save the Hornets. Y'all really think he fixed this? The point isn't to fix the Mavs. It's to not even retool. It's to pivot. I'm not saying LaMelo Ball will help us win a championship. No, but LaMelo Ball can help you build upon what you have with Cooper Flagg. That's the whole point. I am against trying to be competitive. I don't think we can be competitive. I really don't. I don't believe it. Remember, guys, defense wins championships. But, hey, we got to... Hold on a second. But, hey, it's halftime, and I want to do something a little bit different at halftime. I would like to open up halftime for advice. If anybody wants to ask me a question, need some advice on something, hop up in the halftime show. I'll answer some advice questions about anything. Gotta keep Christie though, yeah. We can't afford more players like Melo that are injury prone. That's fair. We have no true playmaker, and yet we always rely on Kyrie's comeback. Next year, we need to try to be competitive. Next year, can we try to be healthy? Before we try to be competitive, can we try to be healthy? Challenge impossible? I know. My issue with LaMelo is he is injury prone as well. He's very talented though. Yeah, and I get that too. In the video I mentioned how he's also dealing with injuries. He's averaging like 43 games a year for his career. Not that good. But if you're not trying to compete, then sure, get Melo. Derek Queen, you mean the Black Jokic? Dallas Mavs are 2 packs of ass. The Pelicans blowout, tank job. Someone say tank? Did someone say tank? Mavs, tank. 25. Tank for Darren Pearson, yeah. Silly mid-time show. Huh? Someone say silly mid-time show? Oh, okay. Why can't our role players make baskets like other teams' bench players? Because we're trash. Dallas going to win or not? Nah. It looked pretty decent early in the first. Like, our offense ain't too bad. Just our defense is trash. But nah. Tank for Julian Newman, you're crazy. We got to get out of this one season away mentality. It delays the rebuild, extends our time of playing losing basketball. We have to accept where we are. We haven't even traded yet. We also don't have picks. It's surprising me that people aren't like freaked out at the fact that like our draft capital is trash right now. You're okay with losing, not making the playoffs, and no first round pick? That's wild. Completely wild. Dallas Mavericks don't have no dogs. The whole team is soft. Ooh. We shopping 80, right? Or take Cuban's word. I think we are shopping 80. Trade for Lonzo Ball. I said that over the summer. Trade for Lonzo. People said I was stupid. Cavs got him. He's doing. Let's see how Lonzo's doing for the Cavs. And people said I was stupid for wanting Lonzo. I said you get him on a minimum as long as he stays healthy. Not too bad. Well, he's averaging 6 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists though. I think he would average the most. I think that's more than anybody on our team right now. I don't think we really have anybody that averages that many assists. Pass on Lonzo. Finally, somebody bringing up the fact that our draft capital is a joke. Oh, trust me. I try to mention it in every single video. We own the 2026 draft pick, which will be good for us. But then we don't have a 2027. 2028 is a swap with OKC. I don't think people understand how scary that is. The OKC Thunder could be very good that season. So their pick is like, I don't know, first round pick could be like a 21st pick in the draft. 23rd, whatever. We could be very bad that year and get a lottery pick, and they will swap that. That don't scare y'all? That they don't have any other first-round pick but ours to swap with, and if we're bad, that benefits them? Y'all not worried about that? That terrifies me. That's a wasted year. That is us forcing, that will force us to draft a less talented player for Cooper Flagg. Come on. Come on. Shit, I'm good, Digest. All right. I mean, if you're good, you're good. Diddy team. Oh, Lord. After 2026, Mavs have no picks till 2032 at times. Exactly. Exactly. We have this pick, then nothing till 2031. We have no first-round picks for one more president almost. The team is full of dogs. They're just demoralized. We love them all when Luka was still around. PJ's worth 3 firsts. PJ's building up a lot of value. Najee and Gafford as well. Mavs gonna do right by Kyrie and let him pick where he goes, but who do you think he would be okay moving to? I don't know. Wherever he wants, I guess. Digest, did you go to a Diddy party? Shh. Don't tell anybody, bro. You were there. Stop trying to put me on the bus. What do you think about Mark Cuban saying we're not going to trade AD? He's lying. OKC will get our number 1 pick in 2028. Late gift by Nico. Crash out of the century. I would actually destroy this entire set. If we get the number 1 pick in 2028 and then OKC's like, psych, that's ours, I will destroy everything in this room. Everything will be destroyed. I'll probably rip that door off. Williams is a nice backup point guard. Yeah, just not tonight. Just not tonight. Some people need to stop calling Flagg awful. Just give him some time. Flagg is just 18. Okay. He always wanted to be a Laker. Sure, go send Kyrie to LA. That's what he wants. Hardy, 11 on 11 minutes. Dude is making Clay and Williams look like cheeks. Yep. Trade the whole team except Flagg for Con Knuckle. So then Mavs getting Reeves, maybe. Off Mavs topic, you see they're thinking about firing Pelinka. Yeah, the people that bought the team is like, yeah, we kind of want a clean house. Marcel, can you read my last comment? Let's see what Jacob said. Marcel, what's your thoughts on the fire Nico situation for your Mavs? He needed to be fired after Luka. The thing is, and this is my honest opinion on the whole fire Nico. Emotionally, yes, get out of here. I hate you. I've crashed out and ranted about him. Yes, emotionally. But logically speaking, you keep Nico if you want to stay competitive and you want to keep how, if you want to keep things as they are, there's no real need to fire Nico. He built this team. You want to commit to this team, keep him. However, if you want to pivot and go in a different direction and you don't think Nico Harrison will agree to that, then you fire him. That's why when they fire Nico, I'm like, oh, we're rebuilding. Because there's no way that Nico would trade for AD and then trade him away all in the same calendar year. There's no way. But Cuban would. But I don't know anymore. Too many conflicting reports. And honestly, everyone's lying. Everyone's lying. OKC was bad for 4 years tanking. I can do it 4 years tanking. Just give me young players and picks. You've been diving to the Maverick Stars fight. Why is the Mavs headquarters in Vegas? Oh, don't you worry. Don't you worry, Slow Grays. I'm building a case. I got a big video on the way. It may take a week or two. But I am slowly but surely trying to educate myself on this Mavs versus Stars debacle and beef. And I want to do a video on it where I kind of call out Mavs ownership. Because why is our headquarters in Vegas? Why did you call the Stars terrorists? Why are you withholding money that belongs to the Stars? For those that don't know, the Stars and Mavs split the revenue generated in that arena, and the Mavs have withheld the half that they owe to the Stars. Yeah, Miriam Adelson is not a good person. Patrick Dumont, lovable, maybe an unlovable idiot, regardless of how you feel. He's an idiot. Lovable, unlovable, he's an idiot. Miriam Adelson, oh, that woman is evil. That woman is vile. But you also have to understand, not many billionaires are good people. I would say Mark Cuban probably is the nicest billionaire out there. Probably the most human billionaire out there. Miriam Adelson, evil. Evil. Digest, read my last comment. What do you say, user? Honda. Okay, pay Lively next season the $8 million or trade or better sign Cisse 3 years for $13 million. Depends what I can get for Lively. Don't like how he's been hurt. Dumont is definitely a goof. Oh, for sure. For sure. Now, Lakers will want D-Live or Gaff. Oh, my God. Our Lakers Digest channel keeps making videos about Gafford. I'm like, what are y'all doing? Allison is an old... She's an old woman, all right. Well, he sold it to them, so he might not be that great either. I think he just wanted to retire. I think he just wanted to sell the team and just walk away. Cash in on your investment, which I understand. You just should have sold it to better people. Not everybody shows their true intentions right away. And I don't think everybody knows like the fine details and the story behind Cuban selling the team. Cuban wanted to sell the team. And at first, I think there was a group of investors that were coming together to put a pitch until like the last minute. Miriam Adelson came in and said, "Oh, I'll buy the team." And I think Cuban's relationship with Miriam before the sale was just kind of like a very cordial, like they knew of each other. Like billionaires all know each other, so they just knew of each other. But it was Patrick was like, "Oh, I want to be in charge of the Mavs. I want my own basketball team." Miriam, mother-in-law, can you buy this for me? Because let's be honest. Patrick Dumont does not have $5 billion to buy the Dallas Mavericks. Quickly, if you don't believe me, Google Patrick Dumont's net worth. He did not buy this team. His mother-in-law did and gave it to him. Yep. The little $5 bills. Here you go. So anyway, yeah, the sale to the Adelsons was kind of like a last-second thing. I don't think Cuban really thought they were going to buy it. Eat the Rich was prophetic. We're in for a wild ride. Yep. I think Cuban sold it with the wish of being largely involved in day-to-day, but change of the contract. Yes, because it was Nico. Nico pretty much told Dumont and Allison, don't let him be a part of it. He convinced Nico, and I'm not going to make a video on it because everyone keeps telling me, stop talking about Nico. He's fired. Stop talking about Nico. I'm like, shut up. But like the information's out there. Nico Harrison pretty much convinced Dumont and Adelson that Cuban is the problem. Cuban is the reason why we didn't win a championship. Cuban holds me back from making the right moves. That's why they pretty much kept Cuban in the dark. Nico convinced them. Which is weird. You would think that, hey, billionaire buddy, why don't you believe me? Why are you believing this guy over me? Crazy. But that's all. I mean, yeah, it is what it is. Let's see. What can you get for Lively being reliable? Psych. Isn't he $5 million? Somebody will take him. Y'all got to understand, there are, like, we may not have value, or we may not think some players have value in the open market, but they do. Trust me, they do. 30 ball by MPJ, and that's dub. That's crazy. Nico did too much damage not to talk about him. I know. Oh, I know. Trash cans on the court. Ooh. Mark Cuban ain't really Cuban. He's not like that. Gafford has to stay. Why do Mavs fans feel we have to help that team help another team instead? And that's right. Williams got more turnovers than points. Diabolical. What will the Mavs get for Gafford from the Lakers? Give me Reeves. Have you heard of Neoklis out of Dallas. They said he's the next Luka, and no lie, check him out. He kind of plays like him. I'll check it out. Mermaid Man, evil. Why are the clown like Gilbert going around saying Nico was a scapegoat? Because people have low IQs. And this is for anybody in the chat that also thinks Nico was a scapegoat. I got something for you that you may not like. Nico Harrison as a scapegoat. So you're telling me that Dumont and Miriam told him, hey, you will trade Luka for Anthony Davis. And Nico was like, okay. And they're like, oh, and you're going to take all the credit for it. Okay, you understand that being a fall guy means you know that there's going to be trouble, and you're accepting that beforehand, not after the fact, before the fact. So you're telling me that Patrick Dumont and Miriam Adelson went to Nico and said, hey, we are going to force you to trade Luka for Anthony Davis, and you will take all the blame. And Nico said, okay. Everybody who thinks Nico was a scapegoat, you sound stupid. You sound stupid as hell. Because that doesn't even make sense. That literally does not make sense. But we got a quick little 3 right after halftime from Max Christie, 63-52. Let's go, Mavs. Let's go. Jeremiah Fears over to Derek Queen, also known as Black Jokic, guarded by Lively. They pass it. Blocked by Christie. Saved by Lively. Over to Brandon Williams. We're in transition. Williams with the ball. Throws it out to Coop. Coop going to drive. Goes up. Lays it up real nice. 5 quick points to start this third quarter. I love to see it. Love to see it. All right, Derek Queen the ball. 63-54. Only down by 9. Love it. Zion drives out to Derek Queen. Guarded by Lively. Goes up. Blocked. But they're calling it a foul? Weird. If this is really a deep draft and then they don't let it play out, man. Thank you. People need to stop trying to defend that idiot. I just think it's weird. I think it's weird for people to say that Nico was a scapegoat. So he knew that he was going to get just ridiculed by the entire world, and he was okay with it. He accepted the fact that everybody would hate what he did. What does he get out of it? Money? Really? Then I'm glad he's gone. That's another thing too. You want your GM to do that? You want your GM to have no spine or backbone, that when his owners come in with a stupid trade idea, he says, sure? What? Crazy. And then if you think Nico is a scapegoat, then that implies there's collusion, because the Lakers had to obviously be okay with it and have to also be involved. And man, I'm not talking about this. Anybody who thinks Nico's a scapegoat is an idiot. B will step back, pump fake over to Christie. Christie, 3, bang! We're in there. Swimwear. 65-57. Still down by a lot. It was his idea that he had to convince the owner with. Exactly. And I don't know why we don't just believe the reports. There's literally been, like, this whole conspiracy theory of Nico being a scapegoat, it being the owner's idea, has never once been reported or said by anybody with any bit of credibility. People have told me, Marcel, why are you lying on your channel? Tell the truth. The owners wanted it. Who said that? Who said that the owners wanted this? You want me to just say stuff that's not true? Y'all know on this channel, everything I say, I show the facts and the receipts. I show you the reports. I show you the quotes. What? Mavs fan 1995 in my comment section said that the owners wanted Luka traded, so that means it must be true. Man, shut your dumb ass up. But anyway, Lively would have put back dunk for 2. 67-59. Mavs coming out really hot in the third quarter, trying to fight their way back. Derek Queen with the ball to Trey Murphy down low, gets a tough layup. We need to stop leaving guys open. Brandon Williams gets the ball. 69-59. Nice. Here we go. B with the ball. Over to Christie. Christie for 3. Don't you do it. Bang! Heat check! You can't stop! Cormac! Let's go. Drop them in the chat. Go ahead. What's Christie's number? 00? Drop them double zeros in the chat. Drop them double zeros in the chat. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Love it. You need a scene with you on top of a tank. It's going to be a long season. Maybe long season depending on how hard we rebuild. Hey, someone say tank. Someone say tank. Yeah, drop them double zeros. Max Christie with 3 threes to start the third quarter. Madness. Madness. I love, bro, I have always been high on Max Christie. And whenever he has somewhat of a slow start, people are like, Christie overrated. And then boom. It starts raining threes. Hallelujah. It's raining threes. Oh, me. Bro, shout out to Max Christie. Don't you see Max Christie a part of the future? Oh, for sure. I have never once said trade Max Christie. I know for a fact Max Christie, untouchable. Untouchable. Max and Hardy, the only ones I can shoot, apparently. Do you think maybe in the future Luka might come back? I think Dirk would have to tell him. I think he listened if Dirk told him. Bro, killing it. We got ourselves a timeout. Sorry, chat. I'm dealing with something. Max will be a superstar. You're dang right. Can you imagine how much I'll cry if Gafford is in a yellow jersey? Ugh, disgusting. Chris reminds me of a KCP. Nothing special, is a decent shooter. Like you hyped over a 12-point per game shooter. Yeah, especially when he's our best 3-point shooter. So even if it's just 12 points, at least he can shoot threes better than anybody else on our team. Yes, I get hyped for that. I find the positives in almost everything, and I'm happy about that. So instead of looking at the fact that we're 4-12 losing to a team that's 2-13, I will focus on the positives. Like Max Christie being our best 3-point shooter, going 3 for 3 from 3 at the third quarter. It's poetic, really. Yes. So yes, when it comes to Max Christie, I will be happy at whatever he does, because he does it very well. And not only is he a very good 3-point shooter, he's also a very good defender. If you look at Max Christie, you see stability, you see consistency, you see a player that you can depend on. So when you say, why are you happy about a 12-point per game shooter? Yeah, I will tell you that 12-point per game shooter will always be reliable. So anyway, Jeremiah Fears over to Zion Williamson, guarded by Max Christie. Over to Trey Murphy. They're calling it a little foul. Marcel with the joyful crash out. Yeah. I just be bullshitting. He's our only scorer, bro, besides Najee. Is Najee even scoring? I really haven't even looked at the box score. Anyway, Trey Murphy makes a technical free throw. Down by 12. Damn, you work at the Max Christie store? Sound like you trying to sell them on everybody. You damn right I am, bro. Pick up a couple Max Christies. They'll be your best 3-point shooters. Either him or get Jaden Hardy, because Clay's been kind of hot and cold. Anyway, man. Gaff has 2 points. B-Will is 0 for 5. Good lord. Our starters are actually scoring pretty decently. It's a few people that ain't got nothing. Musa got 0. Caleb got 0. Caleb played 5 minutes. He guess he did play 5 minutes. I thought PJ was leading still. I'm not too sure. I get hyped for people who show up every game no matter exactly. Any word of why Gaff came off the bench, or is he out? I think he's dealing with just injuries. Max Christie shooting the technical free throw. That trade comes down to who gets a chip first, or even close probably. So far, Mavs not there yet. Yep. Marshall has style and some game. I like Marshall. I like what Najee does. A little flex. A little flex to what we got. Congratulations, Marcel. Hanging in there. I'm trying, Taco. I'm trying. All right, here we go. Max Christie with the ball. Over to Derrick Lively on the wing. Trying to find the open man. Finds PJ. PJ rolls, attacks. Oh, my God. He loses it. Turnover, PJ. Oh, I could almost predict it. Turnover, PJ. Pelicans score on the other end. We inbound it to B-Will. We're in transition. And a turnover. Wow. This is B-Will's worst game. All right. Jeremiah Fears jump shot over Lively, misses, rebounded by PJ. PJ with the ball, bringing it down. Marcel, so who will you package before trade D'Lo? You have to pick. Who will you package before trade D'Lo? Who will I package with D'Lo, or who will I trade D'Lo for? What are you talking about? Najee finally got his haircut. I thought Najee got it braids. Did he take him out? What 3-point shooters can the Mavs trade for? Duncan Robinson, maybe? If this was D'Lo, not B-Will, he would get crucified in the court, yeah. Bam Adebayo for 80. Yeah, I just don't think the Heat would do that. PJ makes the first free throw. I don't know. I'm not, I'll know more about who I want to trade for when it gets closer to the trade deadline. Because I need to see us play more games so I know what we need. And we honestly need too much. That's why it's hard for me to see what we need to trade or who we need to trade for. All right, PJ makes both 72-65. Mavs down by Shem. Jeremiah Fears guarded by Brandon Williams. What a move by Coop. Oh, is he doing something? Jeremiah Fears guarded by B. Will. Over to Derek Queen, guarded by Derrick Lively. Over to Trey Murphy, back to Queen. Inside pass is deflected, saved by Derrick Lively. Over to Coop. Coop bringing the ball down. Guarded by Derek Queen, his old teammate. Drives, bodies him, spins off the glass. High off the glass for two. There you go, Coop. There you go, Coop. Coop. There it is. Coop. There it is. Jeremiah Fears guarded by B. Will over to Derek Queen. Derek Queen hands it to Herb Jones. Rolling off the screen. Trying to find the open man. Over to Trey Murphy, guarded by Max Christie. Trey Murphy takes a deep three over Derrick Lively. No good. Saved by B. Will. B. Will with the ball. He's looking ahead, but he's got to be smart. Finds PJ. For the three. There we go. 2-point game. But I don't really know how excited we can be as the Pelicans. So I'm going to just be like, yay. Anyway, Najee Marshall was... He was very happy. Anyway, Coop. There it is. Where's this energy for B-Will? D-Lo would have been jumped on the court if he played like this. The problem is, when D-Lo plays bad, I can yell for B-Will to get on the court. I can't yell for D-Lo right now. Who am I supposed to yell for? Hardy? Maybe Najee. Yeah, B-Will is like, scoot, 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 to the bench. We're actually going to win this game, yeah? Fake comeback incoming. Mavs fans know it up too much. Turn me up. We got double your wins, you bums. We got 4 big ones. Hey. B-Will might not be scoring, but he's finding 3-point shooters. At least he finds somebody. Bro tried to be nonchalant when he said, yeah. Came back quick. Kind of a good sign. Yo, where's D-Pen? I know he's still lurking. How long is Nimhard out? I don't know. That's a problem. Coop needs to be first option. Low-key. Shout out Mac Dens Taro. Mavs should tank Max with this comeback. Shout out to Mac Dens Taro. Whoever you are. But anyway. Have you all seen the 2K simulations? I have not. Mavs should thank Max with this comeback, yeah. He literally hit 3 threes. Didn't they say 4 weeks for Nimhard? Probably. Tank for a military tank. Somebody say tank. Somebody say tank. I heard tank. Bro, McClung scored 45. How that dude not get a real NBA contract, but got people like Bronny and Giannis, bro, on full contract? I have no idea. Keep it real. B-Will had more good games than bad games. Can't say about D-Lo. That's also true. Like I tweet out, this is B-Will's worst game, and it better not continue. But we have to have grace for all of our players, honestly. Like, we really shouldn't be pitting players against each other. It's fair to be, like, a fair observer of the game. Like, oh, snap, you're having a bad game. I can talk about this game being bad, but you can't be like, man, B-Will, you suck. We need D-Lo. Your D-Lo's better than you. Okay, it's one bad game. Look, be a big picture guy, not a little picture guy. I know you still like the Raptors. What has gotten into them this season? They just beat the Wizards by 30 for 11th win. Brandon Ingram does a lot for them. It's another reliable scorer. Takes a lot off other people's plate. It turns their weapons on. So you've got RJ, a scoring threat. Scotty, who kind of does everything. Brandon Williams. You have IQ that kind of handles it all. Jakob Poeltl is like their best big. They got, Boyles? Young rookie. Still got to find his way in. But no, the Raptors just, I think Brandon Williams just literally just gives them that other scoring option, which takes pressure off of everyone else. So no one's going to double team Scotty, RJ, or Ingram if all of them are on the court and they can all be a threat. You know what I mean? Brandon Ingram just adds more threats. That's all. Derrick Queen with a fadeaway on Derrick Lively. No good. Rebounded by PJ. 2-point game. Let's go. PJ with the ball. Ooh, over to Christie. Almost lost it. Christie over to Lively. Lively on the wing. Jab step. Over to Hardy. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Brandon Williams. Williams with the ball. Tries to drive. Attacks the basket. Missed again. Woo! That boy sucked. Is Ingram really getting sued by his assistant coach? I didn't hear that. Oh, a big block by both PJ and Coop. Our ball. They both went up for that block. Let me see this. Man, they both went up for that block. I love that. Oh, I love that. They were all over that. Oh, the landlord is back and angry. Let's get ready to rumble. Yes, sir. All right, Brandon Williams bring the ball down. We have 4 blocks as a team. Love it. B. Will getting kind of stuck. Over to Christie. Christie in the corner. Ooh. Over to B. Will. B. Will with the ball. Tries to drive around Herb Jones. He's got a few seconds. He's got to do something. Attacks. Goes up. Misses another layup. A corner 3 by the Pelicans. No good. Rebounded by Christie. Stop missing, B. Will. It's crazy because I really just want him to pass. I don't want him to score anymore. Stop shooting. B. Will over to Christie as he cuts. Christie goes up. No foul, but rebounded by Derrick Queen. Derrick Queen with the ball. Guard by PJ. Got a crazy layup to go in. We got ourselves a timeout. 74-70. Wow. Between this timeout and the last, only 2 points were scored out for the Pelicans. Kind of sucky. Can B will come out? Yo, someone sparked one up for Brandon Williams. My man's a little bit too sober tonight. Is possible Zion make more 2 points? Yeah, Zion kind of cooked. PJ lazy defense, low-key. Those Pegasus jerseys look good. I really like them. J-Kid is politely cussing out the refs. Hey, ref, if you don't F the F up, the F the, yeah, just politely do it. Yeah, B. Will's getting torched on Twitter right now. Fans are not happy. Let's look at the box score for Brandon Williams, shall we? Oh, no, 0 points. Oh, 7! He has 10 assists. Okay, hold on. He's got 10 assists. Should he just keep passing? He also has 5 turnovers. I kind of hate that. But he's got 10 assists. I don't know. I do not know. I want to digest beer. It's not a beer, I promise. It's a poppy. It's soda. It's soda, I promise. It's not beer. I don't drink. I just keep it in a koozie. Because I'm polite. There we go. All right. Back out the timeout. All right. B will bring the ball down. Guarded by Jose Alvarado. Over to Gaff. Finds Coop. Coop pump fakes. Goes up on Derrick Queen. Goes up. And one! Put them 32s in the chat. Coop. There it is. Coop. There it is. Coop. There it is. And one Coop. All right. 32 in the chat. Come on now. And Juan. Now convert, big dog. I like when Coop gets animated. And he converts. Coop just surpassed Jordan. You darn right. All right, here we go. Jose Alvarado with the ball, guarded by B. Will. Coop got 15. Quiet. Jose over to Trey Murphy, guarded by Christie. Over to Jose. Jose for 3. No good. Rebound by Gaff. Gaff over to B. Will. B. Will with the ball. On the wing. Ooh, B. Will. Over to Coop. Coop Got a wide lane. Yeah! There we go, Coop! Yeah, baby! Yeah! My man cut straight to the basket for the yam! It ain't Thanksgiving, but Coop gave you some yams. All right. Derrick Queen with a miss. Rebound by Coop. Here we go. Watch out for Jose. Gives it to Najee. Najee with the ball. Jose like to pick them pockets over to B. Will for three. About damn time, B. Will for three. Mavs up 74-78. Our offense just turned all the way up. All the way up. Let's go. There we go. Jose with the ball. Drives right up on Gaff under the basket. Brings Gaff to the perimeter over to Sadiq Bey, guard by Najee. Sadiq Bey is a pretty reliable scorer. Up and under, misses. Okay, rebounded by Gaff over to Najee. Push it. Najee wants to go all the way. Up to the corner to Christie for three. Ah, no good. Rebound by Coop. Good board, Coop. Coop want to go all the way back. Up, back to Christie. Christie for three in the corner. Coop, why didn't you just attack the basket? Stop passing. Coop, stop passing. All right. Behind the back pass by Derrick Queen to Trey Murphy, and he dunks it in. 76-78, Mavs down by 2. 4 minutes left in the third. Come on now. All right, Najee with the ball. Here we go. Over to Gaff. Top of the key. Back to Najee. Top of the key. Sadiq Bey, guarded by Najee. Sadiq Bey guarding Najee. Ooh, Najee going to drive. Oh, bad pass. Another turnover. Herb Jones with the ball. Over to Trey Murphy. Trey Murphy. Oh, foul by Coop. Tough. Coop got to learn to be selfish. He really does. Najee, where are you? Coop needs to attack more of the basket. Yeah, stop passing, bro. Like you hot. Like you was going, baby. Nah. They showing the replay. He just attacked the lane. Bah! I need that sound effect. That fa. That was nice. Selfishness is a good virtue. If Clay can gain some height right now, he'll be golden, baby. Trey Murphy makes the first free throw. Is Josh playing point pretty much? Give the ball to freaking Coop. That's what I'm saying. Yo, Coop come alive in the second half. Like, we should all know this by now. But I'm glad B. Will made 1 3 out of all the missed shots. Brandon. Trey Murphy made both 78-78 tie game. Mavs ball. Najee Marshall bringing it down. Off a screen set by Gaff. He's going to keep going. Ooh, attacks the basket. That floater. Ooh, was that really an alley-oop for Gaff? Okay. I thought it was a Najee floater. Love it. An alley-oop. Beautiful. Trey Murphy, the ball guard by PJ. Throws it down to Messi. Messi trying to find an open man over to the corner. Blocked by Gaff. Saved by Hardy. Hardy throws it over to Najee. Najee brings it down. Slow it down a bit. Slow it down, baby. Yeah. 78-80. 3 minutes left. Najee with the ball. He's going to drive. Ooh, trying to find a way in. Backing down Jose. Gets fouled. There we go. There you go, Najee. Yeah. Hope that no anti-climax again in the future. What? We in the lead? I know the Mavs suck, but the Pelicans suck, bro. Rated. We were down this whole entire game. CC learn from Gaff? Oh, yeah. Just give the rock to Cooper and get the way, honestly. Coop's been lighting it up this quarter. All right, we inbound it to Gaff. Gaff on the wing. Over to Najee. Najee guarded by Zion. Najee pulls up from the mid-range. No good. Rebounded by Gaff. Good board, Gaff. Throws it to... I guess he thought Christie was in the corner. All right, turnover. Pelicans ball. The enemy, he wants Gaff's and Lakers jersey. No. Jose Alvarado with the ball, guarded by Jaden Hardy. Off a screen set from Murphy. Jose Alvarado with the ball. Makes a pass. Picked up by Najee. Over to Zion, guarded by PJ. Zion goes up with a floater and it's good. Gafford to the bench, please. Hey! Bah! All right. Najee Marshall with the ball. We just need to get this win. Then tomorrow Portland beat them. No, tomorrow we play Memphis. All right, Gafford the ball. Going to go right up, create some space. Oh, no foul, Gaff. That was a good take on Yves Messi. But Zion has the ball, and Najee's trying to pick them pockets. They pass to the wing. Takes a 3 over Gaff. No good. Rebounded by Clay. Good board. Y'all need to run down there. Clay's by himself. Clay with the ball. Don't let him dribble too much. Clay ain't really got a handle like that. Finds Gaff on the wing. Come on, we got to make good use of these possessions. Clay with the ball. Gets fouled. Fire! Need that as a sound. The Milkers can kit. What? The what? This team needs an above-average shooter. Yes. We just need like a good score. I'm not enemy. He's just playing. Oh, okay. Y'all go crazy in the chat. Y'all go crazy in the chat. These people snitching. They with the rat pack. Ah! Bottom line is we have the tools, just no mechanic. Alexa, that's kind of true. This team needs more cowbell. All right, Gaff makes the first free throw. This third quarter was probably the most fun to watch all game. Just not hitting Tommy shots to get a good lead. Yeah, it's been pretty rough. My space heater wasn't on. PJ literally just slid across the floor. Jose Alvarado over to Zion. Zion guard by PJ. Gafford split the free throws. Jose with the ball guard by Jane Hardy. Zion sets a screen. Jose rolls and scores off the pick. Here we go. Here we go. Najee with the ball. All right, Najee with it. He's going to drive. Throws it to Gaff. Gaff with a big... Lob City! Gaff with a big lob over Jose Alvarado. Stops Zion, but Zion gets fouled. He's shooting 2. That's fine. Earn it from the strike, big boy. That was a big-time throwdown from Gaff right on top of Jose's head top, baby. Climb that ladder. Yes, sir. We are not going to lose to Grand Theft Alvarado in the walking Ozempic ad. That's hilarious. Zion for Ozempic. Can't spell Zion without Ozempic. Kind of. There's an N, not an M. What's up with my space heater? It's kind of weird. My space heater's being weird. All right. Zion makes both free throws, 84-83. Here we go. Let's close out this quarter very, very good. We have a minute left. Najee Marshall bring the ball down. Najee trying to drive, forces his way to the basket, goes up, gets fouled. He's shooting 2. Good job, Najee. I like the way we get into the line, but we got to hit him. Yeah, we do. Flagg got 17, and it's like third quarter. He can get to 25. He really can. Shoot, Cooper could get 30 if he wanted to. Just pop 13 off in the fourth quarter. Them throws are indeed not free for us. No, they're never free. We earn them the hard way. Najee makes the first one. Forgot about the whole NBA Cup. Like, we lose so many games, I don't even care about the Cup and where we stand. I'm excited, no Diddy. Oh. Najee splits the free throws, rebounded by the Pelicans. Zion with the ball. Zion going right up at PJ. Runs over Jaden Hardy, and they're calling that a foul on him. Wow, that's crazy. Both teams in a bonus. D-Live may play a small bit tomorrow. Probably not, though. He's only played 10 minutes. Yeah, he's on a minutes restriction. I think they'll probably play D-Live a little bit in the fourth. All right. Zion misses the first one. Wah, wah, wah. Zion don't even look like Zion. Like, when I look at Zion, I don't see a dude who's like a maybe not generational, but like I don't see a guy with like superstar talent in the NBA. Like, I don't know. I don't know. It's something about Zion. I see like the empty shell of a man. Anyway, he missed both free throws. Ball don't lie. Najee Marshall bring the ball down. 45 seconds left in the quarter. D-Live and Dwight Powell going to be like prime Steph and Clay tomorrow. Oh, yeah. Najee off a double screen. Throws it to Jaden Harden in the corner for a quick catch and shoot three because you know he's going to just lob that thing. But it's a miss. Rebounded by the Pelicans. They get Zion. Zion guarded by PJ. Make a pass. Going to drive on Clay. Go up, and they miss. The tip in is no good. Our ball. Turnover. Gaff just gets trampled on every single game. It's ridiculous. Hey. Why ain't he live? Who all is live today? I was going to have his raid slightly bias his live stream, but he's not even live today. I'm a little bit upset by that. Am I the only Mavs content creator who's live right now? Lame. Nah, I guess it's fine. Gaff need a Grammy for that. Just make sure you hit him. It's crazy how Zion is still with the Pelicans, yeah. It was like Zion just had to come back versus Mavs. Slightly in Europe. Oh, he's in Europe? Oh, that's what's up. Gaff makes the first free throw. Because you the GOAT? Stop. I try. Honestly, all the Mavericks content creators are great. I think the Mavericks... I think Mavericks fans have a really good selection of content creators that give you a variety of stuff. Like me, I'm not really going to break down game film or go too much into X's and O's, but I do provide news updates. That's kind of like what I do. Slightly Biased does great commentary on his live streams of good variety of content. And he's also very funny. Nick and Isaac on Locked On, they're on top of everything. They have like the best, I think out of all the Mavericks content creators, I think they have like the most access to the team. So they get really good scoops. So yeah, and then there's TGK. Whenever he wants to make Mavericks content. I know there's another content creator. There's Lockbox Entertainment. Who else is out there? There's We Talk Mavs rebranded. But no, yeah, there's a lot of good Mavericks content creators. But anyway, Jeremiah Fears gets fouled pretty hard. What about Chat Sports? So Martin just fouled, and now the Pelicans are shooting free throws. You need to put on a long blonde wig to fill in for Slightly. Hey, I don't think I'm that handsome. Slightly is a handsome fella. I ain't that handsome. Jeremiah Fears misses the first free throw. He's not really good at free throws. That's really weird. But he splits them 85-85. We got a tie game going to the fourth. To the fourth. Really crazy how everything came together offensively for this team in the fourth quarter. It all just came down to shots falling. We outscored the Pelicans 36-22. Decimated. We got to keep it up in the fourth. Tied up going to the fourth. Good news. Seeing this bit bad news. We've been in a lot of lose, yeah. Marcel, what if the Mavs trade for LaMelo? It just depends. That can't be the only move you make. You have to make more moves. I don't think one trade will be like the trade. You have to make multiple trades. Solid fans. Let's go Mavs. Oh, yeah. About to go into the fourth quarter. We got 261 people, only 101 likes. Yo, let's try to get to 150 likes. Go ahead and like the stream. I appreciate y'all. Yo, I just got back from my show, and I can actually watch the game. Hey, what's up, Cam? Is it like rehearsal, or did you perform today? Give me 1 second, chat. I got work emails. It should be easy for us to win. They're 2-13. Yeah, you would think it'd be easy. No, the second show, that's what's up. If one player can somehow fix your team, if that one player gets injured, you are back to square one. We are many moves away, to say the least. Yes. People think that relying on Kyrie and AD is a good thing. Not when you're 4-12 when they're not here. That's bad. Tomorrow is the last night that I can actually be done with this till January. Oh, that's up. I swear we were always in close games with Pels. We're close games with everybody this season. Max will be key this year. Oh, for sure. Hey, I'm not going to lie. And I know y'all probably think I hate the kid, but I'll say it right now on stream. Yo, shout out to Jaden Hardy. 14 minutes, 11 points, 4 of 7 from the floor, 3 of 5 from 3. If he can keep that up, the thing about Jaden Hardy is, and I'll give him props, he's our leading scorer off the bench, but the thing about Jaden Hardy is just the consistency. You don't get this until, like, garbage time, which is so weird. But tonight, shout out to Jaden Hardy. I'll give him his props. We're ahead in the third quarter, then suddenly we fall short in the last minute. Please not this time. If we lose this time, we're done, yeah. But they're probably, like, 2-2 with Zion. Wow. We have shot 14. We made 14 threes, so that's good too. But our paint points suck. They have 44. We have 28. We have 16 turnovers. They have 9. Ugh. We gotta step it up. That's all. All right. Pelicans bring the ball down. Zion, top of the key, guarded by PJ. Over to Jose, guarded by B. Will. Brandon Williams drives, kicks it out. Back to B. Will, back to Jose Alvarado, guarded by B. Will. Drives out. Baseline jumper by Yves Messi is good. 87-85. Hardy is soft and no defense, then that's fair. Are you willing to trade 80 for LaMelo and Bridges? Oh, yeah, for those two, yeah. Caleb Martin with the ball. Over to B. Will. It's safe to say that our defense is fine. We just need scores. So I don't care if you give me somebody who sucks at defense but is a scoring threat. B will try to throw a big-time lob to Lively. No good. Rebounded by the Pelicans. Jose Alvarado over to Zion as he bullies his way straight to the basket. Blocked by PJ. They're saying goaltend. PJ wants to look at it, but they're going to give it to him. Did Cooper Flagg get a crazy dunk? I saw something pop up that never watched it. Oh, yeah. It was like a straight, like open lane, just yam. It's not relying. It's just our two best players. Hard to win without them. Why in close games we lose, but we have a lot of close ones. At least somewhat a good sign. It's somewhat of a good sign. But no. Relying on your two best players isn't a bad thing. But when your two best players are constantly hurt and they're old and aging, like that is a bad thing. Like that is like you're gambling. You're gambling your success on older injured players. It's not good. It's not good at all. Like and if you think about it, this season we've lost to teams that also didn't have some of their best players. So it's like, why can't we do that? Lively makes the first free throw. There we go. All you Hardy haters hating on his turnovers, your savior B107. Hey, shout out to Dustin Barlow, 1623, Hardy's #1 fan and defender. I don't know if you were here earlier, Dustin. I did give props to Hardy. I said my problem is that it's not consistent. Like he'll score a lot of points, but it'll be like in garbage time. It doesn't matter. But tonight is different. Jane Hardy has been a very good scorer for us. Pelicans turn it over. Caleb Martin gets it. He's in the fast break, but he got to slow it down. Finds Clay on the wing for 3. It's short. Rebounded by the Pelicans. Why is Caleb on Zion? I have no idea. Old guys don't show up. That's kind of our problem. Name another team that their best players are their oldest players. Zion gets fouled by Caleb. That's a weak foul. No. I have no, like honest question. I'm not too sure. Name another team that their best players are its oldest players. Would it be like the Warriors? Are they one of them? Clippers? Yeah, and they're really. And you know where the Clippers are at? You see the Clippers record? The Kings, you see their record? The Warriors are doing all right, I guess. They're kind of middle of the pack. Hardy can make shots, so I can't compare them. Well, Zion makes the first free throw. If your best players are your older players or your oldest players, it might be a little bit rough. Thunder, that's different because they're all young. I have no excitement when Clay gets in the game, although he looks like he's going to hit threes after threes, but don't. Anyway, the second free throw by Zion is missed. Mavs ball. Man, it's a wrap. Keep playing B-Will. The remainder of the game we're cooked. Yeah, B-Will has not been scoring well. His assist numbers are good. B-Will drives, loses the ball, but it's out of bounds. Our ball. And the Clippers are helping OKC to get the #1 pick. You can't make this. Bro, it makes me so mad. The Clippers front office deserve like a lifetime achievement award for just being the greatest front office in like NBA history. It's ridiculous. Clay from the corner, no good. B Will to PJ. PJ's gonna drive, goes up, dunks right on Yves Missy. Yeah, there you go, PJ with the big slam. There you go, PJ. All right, Zion bringing the ball down, guard by PJ. Those out to Jose Alvarado, guard by B Will. PJ with a big-time slam. Zion with the ball, passing it around. Back to Jose Alvarado. Caleb Martin's on him. Jose's going to drive. Throws a lob up, and they get the lob for 2. All right, 92-89. Mavs down by 3. We're trying to stay in this. Caleb Martin with the ball. Over to PJ in the corner for 3. Why not? Bang! PJ for the 3J tie game. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. That's your best player. That's your best player. Come on now. Zion goes up, goes out of bounds. They're calling it a foul. Lame. Come on, PJ. Come on, PJ. Save us. Save us, PJ. PJ, go for 30. Support that child. Oh, we got a super chat coming in from King of Rock and Roll. King of Rock and Roll, I can't read. King of Rock and Roll saying Cooper Flagg needs to shoot 40 times a game. First of all, thank you for the super chat. And 40 times? That's a lot. That's a lot. But shout out to the PJ for the 3J. Thank you for the super chat. Shout out to PJ. PJ has how many points? He just gave you 5 hot ones. My man got 24 points. Sheesh. Sheesh. All right. Zion makes the first free throw. We need Coop to get a little more involved. The Wizards have now lost 13 straight games. Up, Coop checking in, and he's fresh. Bro, I put PJ on my bench in fantasy because I thought Naj was going to go off for his old team. That's a horrible decision. All right, Zion makes both. Cooper Flagg bringing the ball down. Oh, they're doing a full court press. I like this. Coop beat him. Coop brings it down. Coop trying to drive. Coop wants it. Baseline. Pump fake. Goes up. Gets fouled. There you go, Coop. Make him pay. There you go, Coop. Coop with the bait. I see you, dog. He growing right before our eyes. I like that. I like how he was looking for the foul and not trying to pass. Don't try to pass, big dog. Attack. Score. Do something. Cooper Flagg shooting free throws. There you go. Coop made the first one. Chrissy checking in. Ooh. Zion to the bench. Does that even matter if Zion's on the bench right now? It's 9 minutes left, but I don't know what much more he's going to do for him. Coop back on track from free throw line is nice. I love it. He's a really good free throw shooter. I like that. The rest of this team, I don't know about that. Anyway, Jeremiah Fears bring the ball down. Coop at 19? Oh, yeah. Jeremiah Fears, guard by Christie, loses him, throws it to Alvarado, but the pass was tipped by Brandon Williams. Good stuff. Pelicans ball. All right, Jose Alvarado with the ball. Guard by B. Will. Step back 3. Blocked by B. Will. Good stuff. B. Will. Coop saves it. Throws it to Christie ahead, and the fast break goes up. And 1! There we go, Christie. Okay, it's not an and 1, but it was a dunk. It should have been an and 1. Hell yeah, Christie. Good job, Coop and B. Will. Let's go. All right, Jose Alvarado with the ball. Call that timeout. Yeah. Maybe not a timeout. I'm sorry. No, they had to dry off a wet spot. There we go. I like that. The block by B. Will. And he saved it. Got it to Coop. Coop got the lead pass to Christie for the dunk. Should have been a foul in my opinion. That should have been a foul. Hell yeah. Max makes difference. Yo, who was it that said that I was trying too hard to sell Max Christie? Who said I was trying too hard to sell Max Christie? You better watch your mouth. You're talking about Max Christie now. Come on now. Should have been and 1? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Anyway, Pelicans inbound to Jeremiah Fears, guarded by Max Christie. Woo! Kobe. Jeremiah Fears. Throws it to Jose, guard by Coop. Tries to drive. Hop step. Passes. Stolen by B. Will. Going down. Someone catch up. B. Will attacks. Gets fouled. Yes, sir. Now make him be Will. That's what I like. We're not trying to sell Max Christie. Max sells himself. You damn right, Andrew. You damn right. Why am I so excited about a close game against the Pelicans? How far have we fallen? But in reality, I'm just happy that I'm seeing good basketball. I think that more than anything. The win's nice because it'll be win number 5, but also we're seeing good basketball. And honestly, over the last several games, we have been seeing them getting better and better and better. I feel like it was the Trailblazers game. And even though we've gotten some losses since then, the team's gotten better. We almost beat the Knicks. Crazy last-second call by the refs. I get that, but like game after game after game, they're slowly getting better. I like what I see. I just, win or lose, I want to watch good basketball. That's all. Game got Marcel having existential crisis. Low key. Makes both. There you go, B. Will. 94-98, 4-point game. A 3 from the Pelicans, no good. Saved by, Sadiq Bey, who passes out to Derek Queen, guard by Gaff, who takes a 3. Misses. Rebounded by Herb Jones. PJ's on him. To Jeremiah Fears. Fears going to drive on B. Will. Coop's there for help, but, no foul. Good stuff. Rebounded by Coop. Coop to B. Will. We're pushing it. Oh, I know you saw Gaff. All right, B. Will with the ball. I'm going to slow it down just a tad bit. Jason Kidd's coaching his ass off. They're pulling PJ. Crazy. B. Will. Trying to get somebody open. Come on. PJ in the corner for 3. Why not? No good. Rebounded by Derek Queen. We're seeing good basketball. Our offense is efficient, not forced. I know. That's the beauty of it. All right. They go baseline. Trey Murphy. Weird layup, and it's good. No foul, though. That was so weird. All right. Here we go. Coop, bring the ball down. Coop want to drive. Picks it up. Out to Christie. Christie over to Gaff. Gaff on a wing. Over to B. Will. B. Will's all alone for 3. Oh, God. Air ball by B. Will. No good. A 3 from the Pelicans on the other side. No good. Rebounded by Christie. Can we generate some offense? We're getting stops. Good job. We got a timeout. Good timeout. 6 minutes left in the game. Mavs up by 2. We gotta keep it up. We're getting good stops. We have to make sure we're scoring still, but good stuff, good stuff. Shout out to Coop. Shout out to B. Will. Just stop shooting, dog. But everything else is good with B. Will. Shout out to Christie, Hardy. The guys are doing good. Hey, sound off in the chat. Spam whoever's jersey that you think is good. If you think Christie's been doing well, spam 00. If you think it's Coop, spam 32. If you think it's Gaff, spam Gaff's number. I can't think of his number right now. 25, I think it's PJ. 32, 31. Oh, 31 for Clay. But we got ourselves timeout. Do you see my Discord message earlier? I recently searched. Okay, yeah, no. Either tonight or tomorrow, I'll probably get to him. 32, 21 Gaff. Yeah, spam 21 for Gaff. 32, 32. What's Powell's number? 7? I think it's 7. 77's Luka. B will nice and solid backup, but his 3-ball looking like, yeah. Williams is literally 1 of 10 from the field. I know. Just stop shooting and just pass it, honestly. That's up 7, yeah. Number 16, number 32, B. Will's cheeks compared to Hardy. There you go, Dustin. Tell him. That's your man. Stand on it. So check it out. The only centers in recorded history to have more assists in a quarter is Jokic and Sabonis. So, by the way, Derek Queen had 7 assists in the first quarter. Only centers in recorded history to have more in a quarter is Jokic and Sabonis. That's why he's the Black Jokic. Literally the Black Jokic. But we got ourselves timeout. Pelicans finally found their 80 replacement. Ooh. PJ staying on business. Yeah, I like this rotation. MVP Dwight should be playing. I want LaMelo, Bridges, and Con. You're not getting those 3, man. Add Nimhard probably. Got to come back from injury. We got 6 minutes left. We're only up by 2. Got to have some good play. Gotta make sure we do right by it. Martin's playing solid, but contract, damn. Yeah, I don't want to pay that much for just defense. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me 10 points. All right, 2-point game. It's ours to lose. It's ours to win. We're going to lose. Somehow B will cost us the game is my prediction. Dang, Dustin's a hater. Hater. All right. Mavericks ball. We inbound it to B Will. B Will with the ball. Guarded by Herb Jones. Off a double screen. B Will. Got trapped. Pass out to Christie. Over to Gaff. Top of the key. Gaff for the long two. Good Lord. Clank. Rebounded by Gaff. Over to Najee. To B Will in the corner. For 3. Come on, dude. Miss. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. But you'd probably have the same shooting percentage if you just didn't shoot the ball. Anyway, goaltend, I guess. I guess we goaltended. Jeremiah Fears goes up. Gafford. How is that a goaltend? What is this? Very weird. Very weird. Jeremiah Fears converts the 3-point play. All right, 99-98. We're coming down to the wire. Coop putting matters in his own hands. I like it. All right, B with the ball. Christie sets a screen. B Will takes another 3. Misses. Swatted back by Gafford. Rebounded by Jeremiah Fears. Brandon Williams, you shoot the ball again. Ooh, Coop get a steal. Right up on Fears. Goes up. Missed the layup. Get the put back. There you go, Coop. There you go. Coop said, I got this, dog. All right. Pelicans the ball. Trey Murphy. Over to Derrick Queen, guard by Gaff. Going to drive on Gaff. Goes up and gets the layup. Woo. Black Jokic. Every damn game's next neck. I hate it. Could we please stop playing B Will? Hardy at no point in his career has played this bad. The thing is, we've never let Jaden Hardy play this bad. B Will with the ball. Over to Coop. Coop DeVille. Coop with the ball. Getting pressured by Trey Murphy. Gets fouled. There we go. Hot diggity dog. What happened to Exum? His leg broke. Probably the only way you can really put it. Wait, is this a turnover? What am I missing? Oh, no. It's technical foul. Technical free throw. Christie makes it. There we go. Tell B will stop shooting. All right, cool. I got you. Hey, my chat told me to tell you to stop shooting the ball. You're not Jane Hardy. Do better. All right, guys, I told you. I told Brandon Williams. All right, Coop with the ball. Bullies down low. Tough bucket by Coop. Okay. Yo, let Coop go for 30. He can do it. 103-101. Mavs up by 2. Jeremiah Fears goes up for a layup, and he gets it. Come on, Gaff. Pressure the rim more. All right, Najee Marshall bring the ball down. Tie game. This is absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. All right, Coop with the ball. Guarded by Trey Murphy. Coop. Out to Christie for 3. No good. Rebounded by Herb Jones. Herb Jones with the ball. Over to Jeremiah Fears to Derrick Queen. Top of key. Guard by Gaff. Over to Trey Murphy for a 3 over Coop. No good. Rebounded by Gaff. Gaff to Christie. Christie brings the ball down. Off a double screen. Christie. Back over Gaff. Attacks. Loses it. Herb Jones in transition. Finds Trey Murphy, who goes up. Ooh. Out of bounds. Pelicans ball. Thought there was a foul, but no foul. Ooh. Every game we play is tied and clutch. I hate it. You think Max could create his own shots? Once when he can, bro, he'll actually be pretty dangerous. All right, here we go. Pelicans going to inbound. They inbound it to Jeremiah Fears, picked up by Coop. Switches PJ. They pass to Jones, over to Derrick Queen, guarded by Coop. That's your old teammate. Tries to body Coop, and he gets the 2 to go. Tough. Let's go. Queen's just a little boy. Yeah. We need Jaw. You're crazy. All right. Coop with the ball, bring it down. Guarded by Herb Jones. Drives. Kicks out to Najee. Najee drives on Jeremiah Fears. Goes up with a floater. He gets fouled. There we go. Najee. Good job, Najee Marshall. Make both, baby. Black Jokic is the real deal for sure. For sure. For sure, and 7 days ago. Najee makes the first free throw. He doesn't really take time. He just dribbles up. Break the fourth quarter curse, man. You know we have a fourth quarter breakdown. All right, we got a timeout, I think. Yeah, timeout. All right, cool. There's nothing beautiful about Beeble's offensive game right now. Absolutely nothing. They're going to lose another close one. I hope not. That's how you stay in these close ones. Problem is we don't hit the free ones, yeah. His offensive game is offensive. Damn, there's 2 Jokic's in this draft. One is black, the other one is Asian. Yeah. What, on the Trailblazers? What if we just score more than them? That would be cool. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. But we got ourselves a timeout. We got ourselves a timeout. Hey, 368 people in the chat. Make sure you like the stream. We only got 110 viewers. Do you really want the tank? Do you want a tank? If not, like the stream. Appreciate it. Also, hey, we're at 23,060 subs. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to make that number grow. I like watching it grow. Try and go to 25K. We're like 1,940 subs away from our goal. And I'll say this now that we're on a commercial break. When we hit our goal of 25K, I'm changing up my live stream formats. There will be a small TV, either here or here, with the game playing in reverse, so you can watch it and I don't get a copyright strike. I figured out YouTube, so I got you guys. But I'm not doing that until I get 25K. Do y'all know who Christopher McKay is? Dude got arrested. 43-year-old Christopher McKay was arrested in Fort Worth on Thursday after allegedly trying to rob the same bank twice. Nice. Don't know why I'm getting this news, but here we are. I just did. Appreciate you. 920 Danch. Thank you. Tank. Trade Kyrie and AD rebuild for the future. That's low-key where I'm at. Don't get your channel banned. Nah. I figured it out. I promise. Dude can't hit wide open shots in his 7 of 47 from 3. Bet Simmons could hit threes better. Woo. Are allowed to do that, I believe. Side buys got a strike. No. Trust me. Other channels on my network do it, and so far we've been good. So I'm gonna try it and see if I can get away with it. I have to put it in the background somewhere and have it in reverse, flip the view of it. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, back from timeout. Najee knocks down the second free throw. Tie game. Marshall understands it now. All right, Pelicans ball. Jeremiah Fears bringing it down. Guard by Najee Marshall over to Derrick Queen, also known as Black Jokic. Guard by PJ. He's on a spin on PJ. Oh, my God. Gets blocked by PJ. Woo! PJ getting chippy with him. PJ's like, nah, you ain't about to just spin on me and get an easy bucket. Get that out of here, boy. All right, they inbound it to Fears. Christie's on him under the basket. Throws out to Derrick Queen. Back to Jeremiah Fears. Oop, almost lose it. Derrick Queen going right at Derrick Lively. Goes up and scores. Okay. I hope this does not go into overtime. You guys are crazy. All right. Cooper Flagg bring the ball down. Off screen set by Derrick Lively. Picked up by Herb Jones. There's a foul somewhere. Hey, keep fouling, baby. If the ball is loose, maybe pressure him. Just letting him pick it up. Hey, we need to try to attack the basket. I know Coop was looking to pass, but like you probably could have drew a foul there, bud. We need to trade for Queen. This dude's amazing. Black Jokic, baby. Black Jokic, baby. That dude's crazy good. I'm a fan. All right, Coop shooting 2. I did not. Are we shooting free throws? What are we doing? Jeremiah Fears and Najee are getting chippy. Come on, Najee. Najee, stop it, dog. Yo, someone stop Najee. Someone stop Najee. Can someone in the Mavericks jersey grab Najee? Can someone in the Mavs jersey grab Najee? Yes, thank you, Derek. Take Najee away. We don't need to crash out right now, bro. What are we doing? Like, come on, man. Don't throw this. They make the free throw. 108, 105. Come on, Najee. What you getting chippy with a rookie for, bro? Calm that down. And you elbowed him, dog. Like, Najee, dude. That is a bonehead move right there. You went up and just shoulder bumped him while Coop trying to shoot free throws. What are you doing, bro? Lock in. Man, and then you want to get all chippy. Coop made the first one. God dang, Najee. Do you know Shablock? I don't. Najee got the dog in him. No, that's that dumb dog. That's that chihuahua that don't shut up after you. That's like when you get a knock at the door and your dog start barking. You open the door and then keep barking. Like, bro, shut up. The door's open. You see who it is. Coop missed the second one. Rebounded by Herb Jones. To Jeremiah Fears. Come on, Najee. Guarded by Jer. Of course, Najee's going to foul Jeremiah Fears. Yo, bench Najee. Jason, take him out. Kid, you literally need to take Najee out right now. Put in Jaden Hardy. I don't care. All Fears is going to do is keep getting in Najee's head. Dog. All right, we inbound it to Fears. Najee going to pick him up. Over to Derrick Queen, guard by PJ. Derrick Queen's going to drive. Blocked by Lively. He's out of bounds, but it's their ball, whatever. Ooh, Maxie's got 21. Love that. Najee's our saver. Don't take him out. Najee finna blow this game, bro. All right. They inbound it to Trey Murphy. A weird 3. Does not go in. Rebounded by Coop. Coop with the ball. Throws it down to Christie, who Euros and gets a nice little layup on the other end. Good job. 108, 108. Queen is bullying Coop. Big body. All right. Jeremiah Fears. Bring the ball down. Guard by Najee. Switch up, over to Derrick Queen, guard by Lively. Over to Herb Jones, who drives on. Coop. Was that a block or was that a goaltend? I swear, we get goaltends like every damn game, bro. All right. It was a goaltend. Coop with the ball. Facing up against Derrick Queen. ISO. He's going to drive. 8-1! Let's go, Coop! Let's go! Yeah! Let's go, Coop! Let's go, baby! Yeah! Yeah! Let's go! And Juan dropped them 32s for Coop. 32 in the chat for Coop, baby. Yeah, this was Coop's. This was the game Coop needed. This was the game Coop needed. Let's go, baby. It ain't over yet. 2 minutes. We got to really push it. I said Coop could get 30. He's only, he got 27? That's just one more 3. He got it. All right. We're up by 110, 111. Jeremiah Fears the ball. Over Derrick Queen. Top of the key, guard by Derrick Lively. Zion's back. He's been out for a while. Zion picked up by Lively. Trying to drive. Spins. Ooh. Blocked by Lively, but he gets it back. Zion still trying to attack Lively. That's an and. Where the foul though? Where the foul at? Where the foul at? Y'all see it? I don't see it. I don't see it. Where the foul at? Help me, chat. Where the foul at? Lame. Don't we have a challenge? Anyway, Zion shooting free throw. Converts. Here we go. Najee bring the ball down. 2-point game. We got Najee, Coop, Lively, Christie, and PJ. Najee loses it. Zion pokes it out of his hand. Zion goes all the way. Gets foul. Oh, my gosh. What is this? A foul? Out of bounds? I don't know what just happened. That was ugly. Oh, my God. It's a foul. Thanks, Najee. Yeah, Najee. Yep. You got the technical free throw to give them a 1-point lead, and then you just foul, so they're about to shoot more free throws. I love it, Najee. You're doing great. Zion makes the first one. Someone say tank. The tank rolls on. Now we losing. What's new? Yeah. Najee just had a chirp with a rookie. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like who chirps with a rookie? It's a rookie. Zion makes both. 2 L's to the Pelicans. Disgusting, I know. All right, we got a minute and a half left. Let's see if we can pull off a Tracy McGrady. Najee Marshall with the ball. Over to Coop. Drives on Jeremiah Fears. Spins. He's getting double teamed. Pivots. Goes up. Off the glass. Oh, knocks it down. Tough bucket by Coop. Just go up, baby. He's got 29. You can get 30. I know you can. Jeremiah Fears. Guarded by Najee. Over to Derrick Queen. Guarded by Derrick Lively. Ooh, this game getting down to the wire. All right. Oh, Derrick Lively steals it from Derrick Queen. Cooper Flagg, you're in transition. Gives it to Najee. Why did you pass? Cooper Flagg, why do you pass the ball? Come on! Damn! Fuck! Zion goes up, misses. Rebounded by Najee Marshall. Najee Marshall over to Cooper Flagg. 38 seconds, 2-point game. Cooper Flagg with the ball. Getting double teamed. Goes to Najee all alone for 3. Oh, Najee Marshall for 3. Oh my God. Najee! Oh my God. Oh. Yo, they felt my crash out, chat. They felt my crash out. Oh, baby. Yo. Najee for 3. It's 116, 115, 30 seconds left. We got a timeout. Good God. Oh, my God. I am. This team, I swear to God. Oh. Hey, make sure you guys like the stream, subscribe to the channel. This is ridiculous. Oh my God, I'm so. Hey, D-Pen's back. Say we still finna lose. Believes it was a good game. Call this a crash out roller coaster. Hey, there we go. I don't think Dito's still staying on business. It's okay. Man. Okay. Coop, get that mid-range is over. Yep, here we go. All right, chat. All right. Crazy moment. 30 seconds. Pelicans with the inbound. They got 1 timeout. We got 2. Expected to go down to the last second. All right. Herb Jones, who going to inbound it to? Gets it to Jeremiah Fears, who brings it down. Guard by PJ. Over to Zion, guard by Najee. Back to Fears, a 3 over PJ. Ooh, air ball, rebound by Coop. That's game. Just kill it. Just kill the clock. Coop getting double teamed. Ooh, trying to split it. Ooh, and he split it. Throws it out to Derrick Lively. Over to Max. Max with the ball. Yeah, foul Max. Max can make these. I ain't worried about it. Max going to the line. Here we go. 10 seconds left in the game. Up by 1. Max on the line. Really just make 1. That'd be kind of nice. Christie knocks down the first one with ease. Super nice. Agent 00. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Christie. Yo, how many points does Christie have? Wow. Christie got 23? Hell yeah. Christie got 23, Coop 29, PJ 24. Ooh. Now it was against the Pelicans, so you can't get too excited. I think I'm losing my voice. This team makes me so mad. Christie makes both. Yay, yay. 115, 118, 10-point game. They can still hit a 3 for overtime. We got a timeout. Oh, brother. Cooper Flagg made me crash the hell out. Can you flatter me with what a non-tank would look like? Oh, somebody say tank? Tank. Does need Cooper get 30? I don't think he's going to get 30. But you guys have a timeout. What a crazy game. All right. Max's highest scoring game with this is 23. He tied tonight. Hell yeah. This is Max's 49th game compared to A's 13th. Ooh. CM in the game? CM? Who is CM? Caleb Martin? What? Cool, become a top 10 player? Easily. Can we play the Pels like 60 more times, please? I don't know if we'd win every single time, but, you know. At least we're about to get win number 5 if we do this right. Coop clutch at 18. Yeah, 29 burgers for Coop. I love how PJ just being him. Not that great, but definitely not that bad ones. Yeah, no, PJ's just PJ. That's what you need. Told you Max should take more shots, bro. I've been calling Max Christie the disciple of Kobe Bryant forever now. All right, here we go. Final play. 10 seconds. Don't foul. Well, foul if you need to, but they're definitely going to try and shoot a 3. They want to tie it. Here we go. I'm ignoring the chat in case y'all spoil it. You know my stream is behind. All right, Derrick Queen going to inbound. Uh-oh, Herb Jones fell over to Trey Murphy for 3. No good. Rebounded by Jeremiah Fears, who brings it right back out. A 3 by Derrick Queen. Air ball. We can't rebound for nothing. PJ rebounds it. That's game. Hey, Najee, chill out, bro. Najee, you need to chill. No, y'all got to grab Najee. Najee trying to fight Jeremiah Fears. Yo, chill out. Chair out. Jeremiah Fears, Okay, first of all, Jeremiah, he will knock you the hell out. Jeremiah Fears, Najee will knock you the hell out. Let's start there. You are an 18-year-old little boy. Najee Marshall has taken on literally Yusuf Nurkic. Calm that down. You are a little boy. But anyway, Mavs win. It don't matter. Mavs win. Where's Najee? Y'all better take care of. Get him out of there. Anyway, Mavs win. Our 5th game against the Pelicans. 2 teams we lost to in this season, the Wizards and the Pelicans, are the same 2 teams that we've also beaten. If we had won those games, we'd probably have a little bit more points. But that's our, 5th win? We're 5-12 now. Not too bad, not too shabby. But yeah, good stuff, good stuff. They're showing the replay. Yeah, Jeremiah Fears trying to get in PJ's face. Wait, Jeremiah Fears trying to get in PJ's face? Who does that? Like, yo, Fears, I get it. You got the number 0, no fears. Dog, calm that down, big dog. Little dog. Like, I don't think Fears don't want this smoke. You better calm down. Jeremiah might be the problem. Low key, but it don't matter. Mavs win. First of all, I want to say thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. I'm glad we won. It would have sucked if we were here for another loss, but really quick, just to go over the starters, Daniel Gafford had 8.7 rebounds. Love to see it. PJ with 24 points, was 5 of 8 from 3. Absolutely amazing. He also had 9 rebounds. Cooper Flagg with 29 points, was 12 of 19, 0 of 4 from 3, but he also had 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals. Always stuffs the stat sheet. Brandon Williams 1 of 12 from the floor, but he also had 5 rebounds, 12 assists. He also had 6 turnovers. It's whatever. And then Max Christie with 23 points, 5 and 9 from 3 rebounds. Love to see it. Jaden Hardy was our leading scorer off the bench. We do get a win. We are 5 and 12. Things are starting to turn around for the Dallas Mavericks. But like I said, thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. It's Friday night. The Mavericks are playing the Pelicans. It was Battle of the Mid. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you were here. Thank you so much. For those that are new here, welcome to Mavericks Digest. I go live every game for the Dallas Mavericks, unless I'm sick like I was against the Knicks. But at the end of all my live streams, I always do a little PSA, a little call to action for mental health. Because if you don't know, I was in the U.S. Army for about 4.5 years. I got out due to various injuries. I've got no cartilage in my right knee. I actually tore my ACL. I have nerve damage in my back. I have brain damage. I have sleep apnea. I have depression, anxiety, and PTSD. When I transitioned from the military to the civilian world, I struggled a lot with that transition. My mental health got worse. I wasn't getting the help I needed. I attempted suicide twice. And if it wasn't for my support group, if it wasn't for medication and therapy, which to this day, I am still in therapy. I go to therapy every Thursdays. I've been going to therapy for 5 years now, and I'm not ashamed to admit that. And if it wasn't for all that, I would not be here right now. And I share that with you guys because if there's anyone out there who is going through a rough time, you need someone to talk to, please come to me. My name is Marcel Martin. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or Discord. Our Discord is in the link below. I, for whatever reason, wasn't getting notifications. I am now on Discord. I fixed it. So if you reach out to me, ask anybody in the chat, I will always reach back out. I'll always message back. I love hearing from you guys. You guys mean a lot to me. As you can see, the channel is growing, 23,064 subs. And the best way I can give back is to just be there for you when you need somebody. I'll never turn my back on you guys. You guys have supported the hell out of me. I say it as a joke, but seriously, I could not have bought this house without the support of you guys, so I really do appreciate it. But we got a win. We're 5 and 12. We move. We got the Grizzlies tomorrow. Maybe we can get a win. Would be kind of cool if we did. And then we go to what, 6 and 12? Things are going really well. The Mavs are starting to get things going. But anyway, I got a post-game vid to make. I also got to make tomorrow's video. I'm going on a hike tomorrow, like an hour away from my house in the morning. So pray for your boy. I will be going live tomorrow. Make sure you're here for that. And as always, y'all take care. Drink water. Peace.
Mavericks, we rise, no fear in our eyes. Step onto the court, we cutting ties. Maveriks Digest, bring the heat on the beat. Dallas pride flows from head to feet.
You should subscribe to Mavericks Digest and drink water.